Going in.
Alright, we all good? We all good? Everything good on Twitch? Basically good on Twitch.
I don't. Hold on. Wait.
Yeah,
Let
neutral.
me tune in.
Okay, we're good. Let me see if I can hear everybody. Everything good on Twitch? Yes.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want us to come back and then, like, lose half the damn session because I pulled some technological stupidity. Welcome back to Salodar, everybody! It's been a bit. I needed to take a break for mental health reasons I won't get into, but we're back. I did some better writing this time. Gang's all here. I'm not gonna murder them all in this session, maybe.
Try your best.
Did you just say Biden blast?
No, I said try your best.
I heard Biden blast.
Biden blast! And he just air thrust.
I am loving the videos of people shipping Trump and Biden.
Me too, it's so funny. What happened to your ear, Pookie? I don't want to talk about it, Biden.
I love them.
There's a painting of Donald Trump and Biden kissing on the border.
I saw that.
Launch.
Reposted it. It was hilarious.
That's great. But
American politics is weird.
Yeah, I know.
I know, but
you don't live here.
It's fun to watch, and I live here.
It's like a soap opera.
We won't talk about the PA incident.
It's fun to watch, but terrifying to live through.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't relate.
Yeah.
I'm not
Like The Walking Dead.
Our politics system is the equivalent of pulling a slot machine.
Let's go gambling!
I remember when you guys messaged us saying, "Is Dr. Oz really running for your guys' Senate?" And we're like, "Yeah."
Wait, he was?
Yes!
Yeah, for Pennsylvania.
For PA!
He lost!
Oh my
Thank God!
Oh God. Yep.
Yeah, let's not get political, like, immediately within the first 5 minutes.
It's because alcohol's involved.
For laughing about it.
That's fair. I mean, that's what you do in tragedy. So, last time we guys had left off, you guys had rescued Edwin from his vampiric kidnappers, who turned out one of them who orchestrated the whole thing was his brother, who is now a vampire, part of the Blossomar lineage.
Here we go.
He has, like, betrayed the Von Richosa line, so he is kind of out of the picture now. For now.
Oh no.
But, so, you guys had some downtime at, the Rosen Palace. Serial, you got something set up, ahead of time with Edwin. Helen, I don't know what Helen was doing. I don't know if we talked about it. Oh, you were doing research, which I put the research. If you check the Omnasia list channel, there are actually notes about the Bottled Storm and Crystal Coral that you can read now.
Yay!
I'll do the other ones as you guys get to them.
Yeah, that was what Helen was interested in, just researching the two things that Edwin just kind of tacked onto the list.
Yeah, so those are your notes for that. Leah, you got something sorted out that I won't spoil. Takerko was probably playing in the dirt.
Most definitely.
I said Takale, right?
No, you said Takerko.
I'm just gonna refer to you as Tiki from now on. Tiki, Tiki was doing Tiki things. I don't think you came up with anything, but that's okay.
I can right now.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What happened?
I remember you saying I recognized the other lady that was in there. What if I try looking more into her? Forget her name. Stupid notebook.
Oh wait, that's right! I was the note taker!
You're gonna have to refresh my memory on that, because that was a couple of weeks ago.
Wasn't it just Elizabeth?
Okay.
The Elizabeth Blassamar? Or someone different?
The lady that lady that his brother was working with.
Elizabeth Glassmar. The voice,
Yeah.
her voice was the one you heard conspiring with Nicholas that one night in the Rosen Palace all those weeks ago.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, that's how you recognized her. It was nothing supremely deep. It was just you heard her voice before. And Czar, I know that you were working more with the puppet that was made.
Yeah.
See if you could repurpose any of its parts. Mostly the arms, I believe you said.
Yeah, and right, the one I told you about before, writing the sister.
Right, writing a letter to your sister that,
Yep.
things are going okay, which I imagine Edwin can have delivered for you on a premiere service. But about 4 or 5 days passed since Edwin's rescue. He has set up a skyship to take you guys up to the cloudland of Paifao, which is in your notes there. Yeah, so if someone would like to read the bottled storm thing.
Amnesia list. I clicked like 4 different things and none of them were the right one.
My dad just sent me a gif of it said make them pay, and it's just the Flame King from Image.
Hold on a second.
Sean, fuck off!
That's my dad.
It's my dad too.
That's where my uncle takes me.
If I see him burst in.
I don't know where my dad is.
He sent me it 7 minutes ago. But yeah.
I bought him beers. He better stay happy.
But if someone wants to read that under the amnesia list, the bottled storm specifically, to the class.
I can do so.
Or
I was about to say, can we popcorn read?
Yeah, so we'll start popcorn reading, you guys.
What's that?
Oh, Tim doesn't know what popcorn reading is.
I hated that shit in school.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Basically,
Take turns.
if you were reading at any time, you could just say popcorn that person, and they would have to pick up and start reading where you left off.
But you did have to read at least a couple of sentences.
Yeah, so you couldn't just
Teacher-
say the popcorn.
People with social anxiety
Okay.
hated it, like me.
That's fair.
Mhm.
We used to just get
I always
called
had
on
fun
and
with-
be told the section we gotta read.
It was basically like that, but kids can pick, and you couldn't pick the same person. There were some
Okay.
rules.
Yeah.
It was
I would
basically
just ignore everyone else and rehearse my lines.
yeah. But anyway, so if someone wants to read Bottled Storm,
I can do so.
okay.
Ugh.
There's a
Bottled
pronunciation
Storm.
in there for you as well with one of them, because
Good
immediately
fucking God. Never mind.
it's just Bottled
I'll read
Storm.
it. I mean, I was the one who did the research for it, technically.
That's fair if you
Go
want to read
for
it.
it, Alan.
Yeah.
A powerful elemental swirl that combines air, lightning, and weather. By taking a special vessel of Tenki craftsmanship and placing it within a storm, it can capture part of the storm itself and trap it within the vessel. This is known as a bottled storm, or Fungbo Hoshin, by the Tenki. They are so powerful that all the electricity a small town could need would be covered by one storm for half a year. They also have a high amount of elemental magic within them. Sadly, the Tenki are very protective of the creation of the storm vessel, and any imitations have shattered in the process. So we need to go to the source. Paifo is a cloudland located above an area of Salodar known as the Thunder Spires, a place known for the numerous draconians that live there and the constant storms the place has. The plan is to get a storm vessel from the local Tenki and travel to the Thunder Spires to catch part of one of these storms.
And that's the notes that he basically has given you.
Nice.
The Thunder
Honestly-
Spires, if you guys look at the Mesfer map, they are... Where's the maps? If you look at the Mesfer map, that's the relevant map. Do you see them? So if you go to Zeltora, which is the biggest continent,
Yes.
you go to the southernmost point, the one that's close to that purplish area.
Okay.
Mhm.
There is a area that kind of looks brown and pockmarked, like with a bunch of brown
Yep.
little dots. Those are the Thunder Spires.
Cool.
Ignore
Got
the
it.
towns there that are listed on that map. They really don't exist anymore. Because I snapped them from the world's existence because of Pyfowl existing.
Sounds fun.
So it's
So we're not going to the continent, we're going above the
you're
continent.
going above to the cloud.
Okay.
Which I realize now I forgot to make the map for. Shit!
Uh-oh.
Ah, you're fine.
We'll get one next session.
We'll do it classic
I was literally
D&D
just about to
style.
say, we'll do it next session.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Yo,
We'll do it live.
I sketched it out, so if we need it, I can just get it.
Beautiful.
Open up a whiteboard and just have Autumn do it freehand.
I would love a whiteboard. I don't know where I put
Well,
it, but I would love
I know
a
what to
whiteboard.
get Autumn for Christmas.
I
I
would
already
love
have
I don't know where to
Yeah.
hang it, but I could just write stuff out on it. Here.
I already have an extra one for for your creative space when you move in.
Cool.
Badass.
I
Cool.
made the other two maps, but I didn't make the one that I needed to.
That sounds like something you need. Creative space.
I have the map there. I will take a picture of it with my really good camera, and you guys can get it when you need it. But anyway, so morning arrives.
Okay, humble brag. With my really good
I spent money. Just turn the flash on real quick. What does the flash on this camera look like? There's no flash. I have to pick the flash. My whole screen just illuminated. That works. That works for now. Okay, so morning arrives of the trip. How you guys are getting to Pyfowl is a skyship. The way that Edwin secured this ship is there was a shipment of elemental crystals that were headed up to Pyfowl. I guess, well, technically Pyfowl is the name of one of the islands up there. I forget the name of the whole thing. But it's basically, the Cloudlands are a archipelago of different islands that are sitting on clouds, essentially. Like Terraria floating
Clouds?
islands. Clouds?
Clouds.
It's like landmass sitting on clouds. Pyfowl is just the closest one in the archipelago.
Got it.
So, there's a shipment of elemental crystals going up to those cloudlands specifically. And you guys are basically getting tacked on to the ship, if you will. The ship looks somewhat similar to a wasp ship.
Oh, what? Sorry?
It has the same statistics. Basically, actually no. Basically, take this image. I'm gonna put in the side chat, and remove the legs on it.
Okay. Oh, I like that.
It's rather
That's so
large.
complicated.
It can comfortably fit like a lower deck, an engine room, an above deck. You know, it's a decently sized ship. So, you guys arrive at the how do I want to say this? Give me a sec. It's been a bit since I've had the DM hat on. The ports. You guys meet over in the other town, the port town of Usenkrik, and the skyship is waiting for you there. Before you guys head out from Usenkrik, Edwin gives you his goodbyes. Serial, you transfer over with Nicholas's personal guard to watch over, since Nicholas kind of isn't around anymore, to
Yep.
take care of Edwin and watch him while you're gone. You guys arrive at Ustenkrik, and immediately you see a bunch of varying races loading things onto this skyship. The skyships of Salodar are very impressive, but there are very few of them because of how strenuous and meticulous they are to make, because the engines run off of a complex combination of elemental crystals.
Makes sense.
Got it.
Like, they only exist basically to go to the Skylands. They're not, or Cloudlands. Skylands is just easier to say. But
Skylanders of the tech
Skylanders.
element are stronger in this zone.
I've never played Skylanders!
It was so much fun.
Slime, like, freaking talked to me for like 2 hours about it one day, and it did sound like fun.
Oh, that's his hyperfixation. Got it.
Yeah. But, what am I looking for? My spreadsheets, though. But one of them looks a bit higher rank than the rest of them.
I just put my phone.
And it's a male Schmettikin, kind of fluttering above, making sure that everything is, like, in order. And he was wearing a uniform that looks a bit higher rank than everybody. He sees you guys approaching, and the skyship, and he looks over to you. It's like, you must be the ones that Edwin sent our way.
That'll be us.
Captain Struffin. And he reaches out to, like, shake hands. Any of you ever been on a skyship before?
Can't say.
I myself haven't.
Get ready for an experience, then. There's not very many views that are like it. Right. Just give us about 20 minutes to make sure that everything's all good, and we're good to take off. It should be
Sounds
about,
perfect.
to get over to, because I understand, it should be about a week journey. Skyships are very fast.
Nice.
But hopefully, since we're flying high, we're not going to run into any delays, any problems along the way, and we should be arriving at Pi Phao in about a week's time. Anything you need to get done, do before we go, because we're not going to be seeing the ground for that time.
Got it.
Oh God.
All right.
7 days. We're gonna need a deck of cards.
Actually, before I forget, I'm gonna go grab my pen. That way I can keep track. Oh, fuck is my pen? There it is.
I ate it. I'm sorry, I got hungry.
Personally, I think I would be freaking out to go on a ship in the sky for 7 days.
Okay.
We just mark this random NPC named as used. Because I forgot,
Okay.
I was like, shit, I forgot to make the crew. To the spreadsheet!
Okay, so you said it's been 5 days since we rescued Edwin.
Yes. So you've had about 5 days of downtime to do the things that you
So-
wanted to.
That would put us to day 169. Nice. And the Schmedikin was...
Stefan? Captain Stefan. Stefan.
Sorry, I was writing down Captain. Could you repeat that?
Stefan. Stefan.
Captain Stefan. Schmedikin running airship. Okay. Okay. I think the only thing Helen might actually want to do, knowing that we're going to be out and about, maybe grab a couple mana potions. Or whatever the mana equivalent for elementalists would be.
Yeah, you could
Just-
run around Ooston Creek to find a shop real quick. Depends on what tier of
Well,
potions you wanna get.
I only have slots of 4th level since this is half caster logic.
Yeah.
So whatever it would take to fully restore a level 4 spell slot.
Tobinars and Guidebook to Alchemy. Let me double check. Because there's one that specifically restores magic points, and there's some that specifically restore spell slots.
I'm gonna go with spell slots just for the sake of the fact that spell slots can be converted into a decent number of magi points at this point. Like, one slot is enough to basically refill all your magi points.
Yeah, which I'm thinking about changing your guys' spell slots to long rest.
Oh wait, no, our spell
Where
slots
are you
short
going?
rests. I did not
Are they?
realize that.
Well, they're long rest now, so don't worry about it. Nothing's changed.
I've
Also-
been playing it as long rests.
Tim, I like the
Yeah.
I like the piercing.
Thank you.
Tim has a septum piercing.
Wow. I did.
Okay, so you're either gonna
Wait, really?
Wow.
So you're either going to be looking
Oh, cool.
for rainbow glass potions or Falshorn Pearl Nemote potions, which are rare and very rare respectively. So finding potions of those types can run you between quite a pretty penny.
Alright, well I have 480 God, it's been so long I forget the
Gen.
the
Clear?
That was clear.
clear.
Gen
Yeah,
is the
thank you.
name of it's just the money in general.
I
Yeah.
see.
I completely forgot. It's been that long I forgot that clear was the term for gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 480 clear
Oh,
to
that's
work
right,
with.
because I just gave you money to join. New mechanics, I forget. It's been so long, I forgot how many clear it was to... Okay, so 100 clear, 100 gen is 1 clear. Okay, because of the rarity of these potions, because the rainbow glass was also one of the things that Edmund was researching, because they are lightly tied to pure magic without being devastating enough, it can cost like 200 to 250 clear to get one of those potions because of how rare they are. But
Okay.
it will do a cumulative of 5th level, if I'm correct.
So what would that be in 4th level terms?
Basically, you would get one of your spell slots back.
Okay. And then, does the other one do slightly less?
Other one does slightly more.
Oh, okay. So cheapest is like 200.
Yeah, but the Magi Points ones specifically are cheaper.
Can we turn magi points into spell slots? Because it doesn't say in the features.
I think it's a one-way conversion.
I thought so. It's not like sorcery points.
No.
Okay. Well, I guess if anything, I'll grab one of them.
Okay.
I'll grab one rainbow glass. That way, if there's a major emergency, we at least have that for someone if a situation calls
Also,
for it.
Elliot, I got high C cheese for you then when I sort out all the grapes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you sort out the grapes too.
I hate them. So I give
My
them to-
brother,
I
my
give them
brother
to
would
Elliot.
dump. Elliot, you and me are in the same boat because my brother would sort through Jolly Ranchers and give me all the grape
Why are
Jolly
there
Ranchers.
so many grapes in this bag? Half the bag is great.
Flavor on top.
Elliot's getting more value out of it.
Yeah, what the hell? I bought this.
Who's really losing in this situation?
Really?
The bag heard you were talking shit.
Elliot, come get your high C chew.
Give me a minute.
Here, I'll just hold them over here for you then.
Okay.
But
You might be holding your arm up for a little bit.
I should probably put it down then, because people will think things of me.
Just
Okay.
put them somewhere on the table. It might be a bit.
9.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll say about 225 for one. Which will restore 1/4 little spell slot for you.
Sounds like a plan. So that'll put me down to 238. That is perfectly fine.
That potion
So-
costs 200 gold.
Yeah, just because of how rare it is and the fact that it's slightly tied to pure magic.
Good God.
TJ.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Oh. I'm sorry, you just said it would be a while.
Because I'm getting my ass fucked.
What now?
Without me? Sorry.
Both of
Yeah,
our asses
again,
are getting
yeah.
fucked.
Oh my
Together?
god, you two are playing League.
No, we're playing the
No.
PvE game mode.
Okay,
It's like brainless fun, so we're
so
playing
would I just literally call it Rainbow Glass Potion?
Yeah.
Potion
It's just a drink.
Can I
one.
ask a potion question?
What's up?
Do you treat them as bonus actions or actions?
Bonus action.
Let's go.
That's huge.
Actually, let me double check.
The official rules just changed it to bonus actions.
Did they really?
As if-
Sick!
Yeah, with the
Everyone's
newest player
hasn't been
handbook.
doing that.
I mean, I kind of like the one where it's if it's a bonus action you roll for it. If it's a full action you get the full benefit.
Oh, I like that.
That's my personal favorite
Cool.
take on it.
Ugh.
Because depending on the situation,
Potions in D&D already cost an arm and a leg.
Specifically, if it has the light solvent alterant, which is just drink, it's an action. But if you use the faux blood, which is injection, it's a bonus action. Because
Okay.
in order to drink, you gotta pull it out, pop the lid, and then drink it.
and chug it in 6 seconds.
Yes. If, though, for the faux blood, it's literally just a scab. So
You're
that's
speaking
why
my
it's
language now.
How
So-
big is a potion?
Have you
Like-
played Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
That's
You're looking like Biggie chugs every time you pull one out. Just a big old Das Boot glass with orange juice.
Where's an image I'm thinking of?
Well, regardless, we
Yeah.
have kind of like an emergency backup if we're dry on spell slots and we really need something.
Yeah. In my brain, potions are like this big.
No!
No, they're big.
They're bigger.
Like
big ones.
I know lore-wise they're like
Oh, wait a second.
closer to this,
Yeah.
Wait a second.
but
What about
I'm always used
My
to them
big
being like
Bubba.
one shots.
I thought they were supposed to be like 4 ounces.
Big Bubba?
They're
No?
they're
Okay.
they're rather big.
Alright, well that's
After
all I
seeing
wanted to do.
Auntie Ethel from Baldur's Gate hold a greater healing potion, I was like, what?
They're huge.
They're massive.
Okay.
I don't get why.
I'm
It's
gonna,
just
I'm gonna
it's
go
just
to
a
the
healing
bathroom really
potion,
quick.
but
That's all I wanted
scaled
to do.
up.
Just get a mana potion. So I'm good.
Okay. So then, if it's anyone else want to do anything to on this place before you guys leave, or I know Sarah, you could probably just pick up a deck of cards.
Oh, I was kidding, but yes, that'd be great.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably like really cheap. It's like a clear.
500 gold.
All right. I was also looking.
No.
While we have time, I was looking to do something small.
Okay.
Is there? I assume there's something like a leather worker in the town.
It is a port
I'm
town,
looking
so
to
I don't know.
get almost like this,
Uh-huh.
like a pouch that I can have on my belt.
Mhm.
For purposes yet to be revealed.
You better reveal it to me then later.
Well, we've talked about it,
Have we?
and I guess Leah would know about it. It's what we discussed during the level up.
Oh, I wasn't listening. So
I already forgot.
That's
You gotta
fair.
put that in writing.
All right, I'll text you then.
Okay. But yeah, I imagine you can find that. Let me just find the rules for that on the pouch. How much does a pouch cost? A pouch costs. Doesn't say. Let me check.
Wonderful.
Oh, right. Costs 5 silver. So it would be 50
Sure.
yen total. Or
Alright.
5 rhymes.
I can do that.
Start spitting bars right now.
Iambic pentameter for 5s.
Sounds
But yeah.
good. Done and dusted. I have 5 silver. Perfect.
Oh, that's great. Just take them.
I don't have to do the conversions or
Keep
anything.
the change.
Perfect.
Alright, so yeah, you have a little, you buy one of those. Alright, if
Wonderful.
anything else doesn't want to do anything, or, I guess, speak now, forever hold your peace.
I'm scared of change.
I didn't realize I was muted. Trying to
no.
speak. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Well, now you have the floor.
Can I go to a blacksmith?
Sure. I imagine you and
Blacksmith?
Serial can go at the same place, because it's probably similar.
Sure.
What were you looking to pick up?
Throwing knives.
Throwing knives? How many?
See if,
Ooh.
Yeah. 3 or 4 of them. Tell 'em how
What
much
about
they cost,
Serial's
honestly.
magnetic daggers?
I'm coming over to get the things.
What about him?
Okay. A set of 4 throwing knives.
We're watching a
Might be-
deal go down.
Might be too broke. We're gonna find
Tim
out.
said they're watching a deal go down. It's probably gonna be like 15. Here, I can say, yeah, we'll do 20 clear for 4 throwing knives. I will send you some personal homebrew rules that I just found.
Me when I fart.
Okey-doke.
Where you at? Where you at?
How many clears gold again?
It's a 1-to-1 version.
1-to-1 conversion.
I basically just named them differently and made them a little special because I didn't want to use gold like every other fantasy world.
Okay. How much did you say again?
We will do, since I know it says 10 there, but that's for 1. For a set of like 4, we'll do 20.
Awesome.
What is clear made out of?
Geldite.
Yaldite. Okay.
It is a
Con.
crystal that grows
Cool.
on Salodar. It's very, very common crystal, but not common enough for it to be like, you know, inflating the market. And it is the basis for a lot of alchemical and elemental like science and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
the SCO, the Salodar Currency Organization, stamps them with a seal that locks their chemical power, which is why they're, you know, traded like that. But there is a public thing to reverse it, but once it no longer has that seal on it, it's not considered currency.
Cool.
There you go. It's made of Geldite.
It's common though.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it doesn't
I'm
have
about
that
to
seal on it,
crash.
it's not considered currency. No counterfeit.
I'm about to crash the market.
No.
Because
you will have
POV, you buy an alchemist jug.
because you have one of the divines oversees that organization, so they would come after you. And you don't want that
Who
one
is it?
specific. Damien.
I knew it!
He's
The
a man-
one that everyone but I have technically met.
He's a man of business.
Who's that motherfucker? Sorry.
He stands on business.
If your
Yeah.
currency backing is
Well, tell him to
common,
get off
it's really exploitable.
Ellie.
What did you say?
Well, tell him to get off. He stands on business.
What did Serial say?
If your currency backing is really common, it's really easy to
I said
exploit it.
it's not common, like it's not like you can find it everywhere, but it's like common enough for it to be considered like a currency that won't crash the market by just getting a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's right in that little midpoint.
But it's backed by that material,
Yes.
which means it's exploitable.
Yes.
I won't, but it's happened
Yes.
before in history.
Yes, but that's why one of the divines oversees the agency. 2, that's why the alchemical seal is in place, which the
That's fair.
thing to that seal is highly guarded, and also Geldite can be used up. That's why, like, physically used in alchemical stuff. That's why it's more common.
Yeah.
It's got multiple purposes. Anyway, back on topic. Back off that
Yeah,
little
sorry.
world there. No, I mean, it was an actual question, so I answered. So, you guys get everything you wanted to. You guys board onto the ship. And give her a little tour around by Stefan. Should not have eaten that high CQ mid dialogue.
So who's getting airsick?
Probably me.
Yeah, he shows you around the place, shows you to like where the bunks are. Shows you like the engine room, just like here's the the engine itself is a complicated mess of piping and alchemical like crystals and stuff like that. It's a lot. It basically looks like water crystals, fire crystals, and lightning crystals working together to essentially make steam power.
Okay.
But like at a really rapid pace. And then there's like some stuff on the back that for propulsion and all that. It's a so with you guys all meet back out on the deck, and with the whir of the engine, the ship starts to take off and ascend into the sky. And Stefan was right. It is a very fast ship. Within moments, you are already miles above the ground.
Me no likey.
But the view is beautiful.
Raquel still no likey.
Seeing views of Salodar with all like the streaking colors and field lands, and it's just all the things out in the distance, the ocean, which you guys are about to start going.
God. Sorry.
But it is a very stunning view that just is captivating. To see
must
Salodar
say-
from such an angle.
Oh,
It's almost humbling to see the world like this.
It really is.
Don't like it.
I imagine that Tiki's standing as close to the middle of the ship as they can get.
Fair.
Helen's enjoying herself.
Is there like an underneath?
Yes.
I'm gonna be there.
Oh.
Me no
Aww.
like
Hiding in
you.
the corner.
Kyle.
Much as I like ships, I don't think I like being up this high.
That's fair.
Helen's digging it. I'm curious, actually. What's Czar's take on this? Since they can already fly,
Tuesday.
it's just the normal Tuesday.
But yeah, the ship starts going by at incredible pace, and soon you are out not only miles above, like... Actually, it's not miles, was it? You're very high up, because I also remember that I have 2 Canadians in the call right now.
I know Miles.
Okay, I don't
Ish.
know. Ish. You need to know it's just a stupid number
Not
that I
that
can't
far.
remember half the time.
1.24 kilometers.
It's good enough.
Or something
I thought it
stupid.
was 1.6.
Was it? It's something like that. It's
I don't know
thought
what it
it was-
is. I made up a number.
Okay.
Freedom units.
What the fuck is a
How many football
kilometer?
fields?
How many football fields is it long? I don't know. Don't
You think I know how
why are
long a
we?
football
What?
field
Yeah,
is?
what the
It's a-
fuck?
it's
Why am I
100
How many
counting
yards.
these?
cheeseburgers higher we?
120 technically, if we're saying back of end zone to back of end zone, because each end zone is 10 yards. That's what I sound like.
But so
Thank you, Kyle.
you guys are soon over the open ocean, very high up. Like if you guys, there are definitely like over the
Very good spaghetti.
over the gunwales over the gunwales of the ship.
I'm
Who
sorry.
gave him guns?
I'm sorry, but the fact that Elliot says a JonTron quote and then you say the gun whales, I immediately just think of JonTron again with this voting
Oh my
episode.
god!
Yeah, you know, man the gun whales.
What do you do if you're stranded on an island with mutant tiger hornets? That's not in the manual.
I love JonTron,
But
dude.
that is the name of the side of the ship.
Yeah, the gun wheels.
It is. If you were to fall over that, you're dead.
Hey,
Not unless you can fly.
yeah.
That's fair. But there are like guard rails and stuff like that. Basically, they're like, don't fall over this.
Don't listen to the voices.
It wouldn't be funny.
The
it would
call
be
of the
deadly.
void.
No.
they yearn for me.
Are they mutually exclusive? Deadly and fun.
That's
Yes.
fair.
No.
Depends on your perspective.
Maybe.
So,
Don't listen to me.
about as Stefan said, it's a very uneventful trip, and eventually a formation in the sky comes into view. You guys are well over Zeltora at this point.
Dang, 7 days went by fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say it's
All
an
right.
uneventful trip. You can actually see the thunder spires that everyone mentioned in his notes. Do you guys know the stone forest in China?
No,
Yeah.
actually, I don't.
The
They're
really
beautiful.
Yeah.
so it's basically like giant stone pillars just jutting out of the ground.
They're beautiful.
Oh.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look it up.
look it up. These
So
were
you
like
said
the stone
Stone
forests
Forest?
of China.
Stone Forest, China. Whoa, that's cool!
I know, aren't they so pretty?
That's really cool. What the fuck? I love that.
That's a real place that exists. I would love to go there.
Oh, Kyle, honeymoon idea.
That's expensive.
Oh yeah, it is. But
And both money and threat to communism.
America!
What the fuck is a kilometer?
Yeah.
But basically, yeah, these giant stone towers that are just jutting out of the sky. You can see the storms that are constantly over it. You know, like some areas look it's like fine, but another area has like a storm over it, and then it'll just fade, and then another one will form.
Yeah.
With a more like earthen brown tone to it. And above it, couple 100 feet above where the last spire meets, like, you know, touches the sky, you see a archipelago of floating islands with land masses cradled by these puffy white clouds.
Wait, hold up. Do you mean archipelago?
Is that how it's pronounced?
That's how I learned how to pronounce it.
It is traditionally with the hard G.
I don't even know what that word is.
You using the hard
The
G,
chain of islands.
It's a collection of islands, essentially.
like Hawaii.
Ginger.
Yeah, Hawaii. Or Japan.
There goes Hawaii.
Stop.
There
Is it
goes
archipelago
Hawaii.
or archipelago?
I learned archipelago.
Acapella.
Acapella.
This is the same person who pronounced things very wrong when they were a child, so I could be the wrong one.
Hold on.
Chivies.
I'm listening. Archipelago.
Okay, so I'm just the wrong one, and we found another word that I said wrong my whole life.
I mean, I kind of like it
Skivvies!
though. It sounds
Just
good.
say caterpillar like
Elliot's right. I used to say chives as chivies.
I love that.
chivies.
Okay,
That's good.
I'm not making fun of you, but as a cook, that is fucking hilarious. Hey, pass me the chivies.
Pass me the
Pass me the
chivies.
chivies.
The chivies. I
What's the
used
It
to
sounds like
say
a snack.
I used to say album with an L in it. Al-blum is how I said it, not album.
Al
Wait.
Blumhouse.
That's how you.
Sorry.
Anyway, so the archipelago that you guys see in the sky it's very, you know, cradling these land masses. It's a very, very stunning sight to see. It doesn't last long. As a draconic roar can be heard.
Roar.
Uh-oh.
Rar 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 rar.
And you see this yellow mass approaching
Yellow.
the ship at
Simpsons.
breakneck pace.
Where
Yellow
is Stefan?
Yeah, Stefan leans over the side of the ship after, like, well, I guess kind of floats a little bit. Actually, it's probably not a good idea to fly on a sky ship.
Yeah, you'll get left behind.
You're just like, eh. It's like jumping on a raft in the forest.
Don't
do it.
I'm getting flashbacks to the log sled.
The ghost log sled. But,
Also the trampoline one, sorry.
So, there, you guys, for those of you who look over the side of the ship, there is a wyvern approaching you guys fast.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Are
Sorry.
we about to see more Elliot art?
Yeah. I think. Are we?
I think.
We are.
I think I remember this one.
Where is it?
Give this
Step on-
mistake to a child
Oh.
and we'll try.
Draconians, document
I'm
images.
so hungry.
As this thing approaches you
Finally, I get to eat.
very fast.
What the fuck?
It's the McDonald's
Ooh,
wyvern.
Oh,
I like it.
It's the McDonald's wyvern.
Look, Rook!
Oh,
It's your
geez.
distant cousin!
It would eat Rook.
It's doing a little dancey dance.
I know!
It would eat Rook.
I would eat Rook.
Why?
Because he looks
Why
crunchy.
not?
He's made of rock candy.
I'm quoting Elliot on that.
But it is approaching you incredibly fast.
I'm scared, Mom.
So, looking to Stefan then, does the ship have any defensive capabilities?
Yeah, so he looks at you. He's like, he's like, and he starts running over to what looks to be a makeshift, like I would say makeshift, but a console of some sorts. And he hits a button on it. It looks like a shield of wind starts to form around the skyship.
It's almost like a windshield. I'm sorry.
However, the wyvern is still approaching you guys, and even though it starts to peer some of it through the windshield, though it's getting slashed to hell doing it, and it unleashes a breath of lightning at you guys.
That's fucked up.
Not at you guys, but at
the ship. Yeah.
specifically.
That's fucked up.
How far away
God.
is the dragon's, I guess, head from us?
It's poking
it's piercing
through the
through.
windshield. It's probably about 15, 20 feet.
Okay.
Oh, perfect! 15 feet? I'm gonna try to blind it to make it go away.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a charge of my blinding lights. Basically,
Blinded by the
literally,
light.
it's just, I absolve you of your sin. So, chances are it's probably gonna save this, but it has to make a DC 15 con save, otherwise it's blinded.
Oh, why'd you pick con?
Is that its weakest?
No, it's a wyvern.
Well, I don't really have anything else. I'm trying to do it without damaging.
Alright. Con save, you said?
Yes.
It does not fill me with confidence.
If we need distraction, I got hypnotic pattern. Maybe that might work.
I think I have hypnotic pattern too.
Wow.
Love that one.
You both have
So
it?
fun.
I think I do.
Wow.
Some color.
Oh my god, I do!
One sec.
Wire.
One sec.
Okay.
Stat distribution.
Got it.
Sorry.
I actually. Okay, con
Leah
is
gets it.
plus.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Autumn
my God.
hasn't had to do dice math in a while.
I know.
That's fair, though.
I just put it into a calculator at this point.
I'm working
Can't
on
do it quickly.
No, I have to look at a bunch of values because I thought I made the stat block for this thing. Don't worry on it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all fine. It's all fine. It's fine.
I'm just my
All
math.
fine and
trash.
dandy.
What's the save for it?
I do the hard stuff.
Oh, actually, wait. It said that if I have a spell save DC, I can use that instead. Is it higher? Nope. Okay, it's still 15.
Off by fucking 1.
Oh, God, I forgot that we did
Ooh.
Please.
Wait, so it failed by 1?
It failed by 1 because I rolled
Okay.
a 5.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it is now blinded for the next minute. It can repeat the save at the end of its turn. But yeah, it's now blinded. So hopefully that's enough to make it go away along
Yeah,
with the
so-
slashing.
You see as its pierce heads through and it like unleashes this cone of lightning at part of a ship. tearing through some of the sails. You hear some loud, like, thud from inside where potentially the engine room is. You unleash you take your palm, you unleash it, and you just tricone it, I guess, with this blinding flash of light, and it lets out this squeal roar thing as it closes its eyes, and it takes off down towards the spires. So,
where's Stefan?
Stefan is immediately running around, taking a look at the damages. So, part of the hull is fucked up and on fire.
Oh.
The sails have been ripped through with part of its cone. It basically did like a movement, kind of like start the sails, cut, and then go down into the hull area. He is running off towards the engine room.
Yeah, that's smart.
Does anyone have some form of water?
I have a bottle of Paradox Server water.
You pour that on the fire, all of a sudden all of us are just high off Paradox fumes.
Oh God, give me ideas!
Oh my God! Wait. What?
Oh, that's terrible.
We're vaping the Paradox River.
Sick cloud,
Paradox
dude.
Sick clouds.
Water vapor. Paradox River.
All I have is my water skin. I doubt that's enough.
Okay.
I emptied my water out.
So he's running towards the engine room. We have the sails, which are torn up, and the hull that's on fire, and whatever's happening in the engine. So we have 3 things to worry about.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna head down to the fire, I think.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do.
Oh, sorry.
Lived by
Let me read it. So, the sails have become ripped from the use of its breath attack. There are 5 fires that burn on the hull, kind of close together, but like I guess it makes one bigger fire. And Stefan ran off towards the engine room as you guys heard a loud kathunk soon after the wyvern breathed at you guys.
That's fair. Okay.
There are 6 of you. What would you guys like to do?
I'd like to head to the fires.
I have a night.
Okay, so you head to the fires. Tiki, what do you do?
Having lived by like a fishing port, would I have any experience with boats and sails?
I would say yes.
I try fixing the sail.
Yeah, I imagine if you find some of the crew, you can ask them where like a repair thing is. A quick fix for the sail. They are pretty like high up. But that's nothing like the climb. Yeah, if you can make me so you run off and find some of the repair stuff. It's like this basically a big like patch that just goes over because it's a rip, but it's not like a hole. It's more like a cut with the lightning going through it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't reach the hull, and I don't know anything about repairing sails. But just based off the fact that it's possibly elemental crystals, which Helen might have studied in college, she might know what to do with the engine, at least to have something that could help. Like some knowledge that could help.
Knowledge.
Okay, yeah, so if you want to head off towards there.
I'll go towards the engine.
Yeah, well, we'll get rolls. So Tiki, you're gonna try to fix the sails. Serial, you're gonna go try to fix, the fire. And then Fallon, Turkale. Oh yeah, Turkale's probably in the underdeck with all of this.
Oh yeah! Turkale just heard all of this happen.
People shouting now from above.
Oh.
But yeah, so.
I guess would I see Turkale running down to the engine room?
Turkale doesn't go to the engine room.
Well, they went down below deck, and I'm assuming the engine is below decks.
It's a... yeah. I guess.
Well, I would like to think that Turkale has been down below deck the whole time, because Being up high is scary.
That's fair.
Yeah, very fair.
So yeah, Helen, you run off towards the engine room, and upon seeing the engine room, there's a fire that started in the engine room, rather close to the engine.
Do I see any sort of emergency, I guess, equivalent to fire extinguishers?
There is a device on the wall. Stefan seems to have also, so there's some boards from some of the fire that have fallen down. One of them hit Stefan, so fun.
Oh, the captain is unconscious!
But there is a device on the wall behind, like a case or whatever. You're not quite sure what it does, but it resembles a fire extinguisher of some degree.
Does it say in case of fire break?
Sure.
Okay. I'll grab that. Let's see what happens with everyone else then.
Okay. Serial. You are at the
Yeah.
fires on the hull. They are starting to rage pretty bad. What would you like to do?
Okay. Are they on the sides of the hull or are they on the floor kind of thing?
Like, kind
What am I
of.
looking at?
So, here's the boat, right?
Yeah.
They're kind of like, here's the one side, here's the side contact. Some of it's like on like the gunwale itself, some of them's on the deck.
Okay.
You can reach all the fires, yes.
Got it. The gun rail.
Gunwale,
Gunwale, sorry.
yes.
Learn your boat terminology, Tim.
I'm sorry. All I know is port, stern, bow,
Starboard?
Starboard.
starboard, mainsail. I don't know.
But
I
I've
find
been
it
told.
so
Better
fucking
off on
funny that I
boat.
don't know my boat terminology either.
I had to research some boat terminology for you, Tania. Don't worry about it.
The gun wheel.
Never heard of a gunwale in my life.
It's the name of the, like, the walls of the boat that come up off the hull that, like, you know, all across, like, by the deck,
Railing.
I guess. Yeah.
But yes.
Me railing your mom.
Or.
All right. I'm gonna summon an axe.
An
Is
axe?
my plan. An axe, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm essentially going to try chopping some of the rails where the fire is,
Okay.
and just kind of knocking it off of the ship altogether.
That's fair. So yeah, I imagine you make a big axe and you start winding it up. Can you make me a weapon attack roll? And
Yes, I
tell me the
can.
damage.
That's gonna be. Do I make two?
Sure.
So one's gonna be a 9, and one is gonna be a 17.
Okay. The 9, it kind of glances off because you're not, you know, this is this thicker wood. But
Yep.
seeing where you bounced off the last time, you take your second hit, you wind up and you cleave. Can you roll your damage for me?
Yes, I can. Let me just pull up a battle axe stat sheet. That's the one thing I kind of don't like about having just about any weapon I can think of.
Oh yeah, you gotta pull it all up.
I don't just have all of them lined up. And that's gonna be. What's the modifier on this?
Oh!
Bug.
Stink bug.
That
No,
is. Eight.
Hold on. Give me 1 sec.
Uh-oh.
My boom arm's being weird. Oh god, hold on. It's coming loose. Give me 1 sec.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. There we go. Because I touched it and then we just went, oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, what was the damage?
8.
Okay. So you're able to cleave off a decent chunk of it. There's still some part raging on it. and you see one of the crew members actually run down to the cargo bay.
Okay.
So yeah, do you just want to keep cleaving off of
Yeah, I'll keep dealing with this, I guess.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't think much of it if people are running around right now, no?
No.
Alright. I'm gonna keep cleaving away, I think.
Okay, so Tiki, can you make me an athletics check to get up to that part of the sail?
You got it. Get my dice. And oh, I'm in -1 in athletics. Okay.
Simple
It's
thing.
not okay. That's a 4.
Oh shit. So yeah, you get up to the front and you fall. You hit the deck hard with the boom.
I get back up and try again.
Athletics check.
You're like a toddler with sandals, running, falls, scrapes knees, stands up.
Oh my
starts
god,
crying,
I rolled a 4. It's a 3.
continues to fall
Okay,
again.
yeah, Tiki,
Scrapes knees
Oh
more.
no.
Tiki, after your second fall, first now you're gonna have disadvantage on every check you try to make to get up there. Secondly, you
Oh.
take
It's okay.
6 bludgeoning damage from this fall.
Yarch.
Much?
Ouch.
Much? I'm sorry.
6.
Okay.
Helen,
Yes.
this device in your hands that you're not quite sure what it does. What do you do about it?
I look to see if there's any instructions.
You basically see a makeshift form of pass on the wall, but on like the case of it.
Well, I'm gonna follow them to the best of my ability then.
All right, this thing has some major kick. Can you make me a straight strength saving throw?
Oh boy, strength. Frisk, it might be. I might have a similar result because I also have a -1. Strength is also my dump stat.
Rolls a nat 20.
That was cocked.
I knew that was gonna happen. So
It went to the side of my dice tray. That's exactly what happened. I rolled a 2 for a 1.
Okay. So this is going horribly. So
you know, Back to the Future.
yes, when he's boom. So you push it and you hold it, and there is this mixture of like almost foamy earth substance mixed with water that just jettisons
Mud.
out of this device. It's not necessarily. It's like trying to smother,
Sewage.
if you will. Shut up.
Like cement.
It's
Like the consistency of cement almost, but it doesn't harden.
yeah.
POV, Wally.
But upon the amount of kick that this thing has, you just like whoa, and you just slam back into the wall.
It's like a fire hose.
Yeah, it is! Holy shit!
Imagine still holding the trigger or letting go of it.
I'm letting go of it as soon as I realize, geez, that happened, and it's just... Oh, right then. I snap my finger,
Right
a little
then.
star mote appears next to me, and I'm gonna have it be... I get advantage on my next d20 roll.
Sure. If you
So,
want to try it again.
yeah, just... Oh, bloody hell. And just...
Alright, go ahead.
Okay... That's better, but it's still only an 11.
Okay. Given the fact that you have the idea of the kick of it now, and are like aware of it, you're able to control it better along with the advantage that your star is giving you with some guidance, and you're able to smother the fire in the engine room. At this point, Serial, you have cleaved off that part of the hull that's on fire.
Wonderful.
And Tiki is on the floor after falling from the sails.
Fair enough.
Yes, the engine room is not going to explode.
Oh no.
Good.
That's a relief.
The potential TPK of this is avoided.
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
Part of that and something else.
Was it the dragon itself? Or
No,
wyvern?
I was not going to make you guys fight a wyvern at level 7. A
We could have done it.
A wyvern in D&D, in Salodar, has a CR of 15. You guys are level 7. I'm not that mean.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Don't make me give it to my dad's gifts that he sent me.
Is there any? I'm trying to think. Like you said Stefan is knocked out.
Yeah, he's
Is it obvious that he's breathing?
Yes.
Like he's alive, he's just knocked out?
Yes.
Okay.
He'll have a nasty bruise in the morning.
Is there any other like immediate danger with the engine?
The engine seems to be fine. It's just that little burst that caused that fire.
Okay.
The
In that case, seeing that there's no immediate threat to Stefan or the engine, I'm gonna run back upstairs with this extinguisher.
Okay. So, when you come back up, you see one Tiki's on the floor after it looks like a tumble under the sails. And, Serial is cleaving off part of the gunwale. As you see smoking, like, flaming wood is going over the side of the ship. It's just...
Alright.
Calvin's on fire!
I guess question for this ability.
Mm-hmm.
Since technically it's not all in, like, the same action, even though I have a star mode, would I be able to use shared luminance and give it to Tiki?
No, because you've already used it.
Okay, gotcha.
And
It's
also,
okay,
they
I got this.
They weren't within line of sight anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was asking, because I already used it. Okay, can I roll a perception check to see if I see another extinguisher anywhere on the top of the deck?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Geez. Oh wait, that's not terrible. I have a good modifier. What is that? 15.
Not anywhere that you can see on the above deck.
Okay. Well, I'll start running over to Serial, and as I do that, I'll send another mote towards Tiki with the same effect, advantage on the next D20 roll.
Okay. So, once again, athletics check to resist the kick. As Serial, you see Helen running over with the strange device in their hands.
And I'll just here. That should help put out the fire.
How?
I kind of I just show her how to hold it.
Okay. There's no more fire on the top deck, right?
On the hull, not on the deck
On the gun
itself.
wheels.
Side where it is, cleaved off. Great. There's still some fires on the deck itself. You kind of can't
Can I
cut
try
that
and
off.
extinguish those then?
Yeah, go ahead. Athletics check, because Serial.
I will scream as I run back over to see if Tiki needs any specific help. It has some kick.
All right. And then do it. And I get 19.
Okay, yeah. For you, this basically immediately you can handle the recoil of it, the kick. And you just, oh, okay.
Wonderful.
Oh, what kick?
Yeah, essentially.
Kick.
She is a beefy woman.
Yeah, it's Serial.
She's meant to be.
Alright.
Do we only have one tank now, ish?
Yeah. Have fun.
Oh, God. Thank you. I'll try.
Makes it
Although,
fun.
with the new level ups, I now have 69 hit points.
Nice.
And your carrying
should
capacity
be
is
all right.
your push, drag, lift weight is also 420. Serial can never lift the level up again.
Oh my! You did this to yourself, Tim.
This is the most perfect version of cereal.
This is the peak ideal female body.
If you don't
It's
like
downhill
it,
from here, guys.
Relax, Snowflake. It's called dark humor. You know exactly what image I'm talking about too, right? With like the werewolf,
Fucking werewolf.
with the werewolf persona tipping a fedora.
yes, I try to
Yes.
remove that image from my brain.
High five, Elliot. We helped Skull Autumn.
If they talk
Okay.
behind your back, just fart.
I mean, that's yeah, I guess. But okay, so there's just one problem: the immediate danger of the ship just being destroyed is taken care of. It's just now the sails.
Huzzah!
Alright, and
I'll
I'm
get back up and try to find that.
with the star mode, and then I'm just gonna go back down and make sure Stefan's okay now that the immediate danger is over.
Yeah, so it's not since it was originally going to be a disadvantage. It's now just a regular athletics check.
Got that.
Damn.
That is a natural 20, but -1, so 19.
Okay, cool. So now with with Helen's guidance and the power of the stars, you are able to make your way up there. Can you make me
Yeah.
a? Can you make me an intelligence check? Straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence.
Because it's not really a repair themed skill.
But I'm not straight.
15.
15? Okay, yeah, so you're able to, like, patch the sail up, and wind starts catching in it again.
Let's go. Onward and outward.
And the ship is safe from immediate disaster. Good, because that was a potential 18d10 coming if you did not fix the engine. To everyone.
Zard just looks down the hole from the deck. Good job!
Just literally just 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, so you go check on Stefan. He's definitely breathing and, like, kind of groggy now. Like, not knocked out, but he's not fully there.
Captain. Excuse me, Captain, are you alright?
What?
I like try to turn him over, offer a hand, get him up, and just kind of be there to support him. Took kind of quite a bit of a nasty blow to the back of the head.
Is that what that was?
Yes, and I just point to the board that smacked him.
I'll get Carlin to fix that.
Thankfully, it's believe the rest of the ship should be all right. Serial up topside, use that extinguisher. Use that to put out a fire down here, and Tiki, our one friend, is repairing the sails.
Why is my face so red?
Dang, really nervous about that TPK, huh?
I guess. But that's better lighting. Yes, so he kind of like stumbles his way back towards the main deck. If you offer support for him to lean on, he will lean.
Yeah.
Why are my hands so red too? What the hell?
Ugh.
But yeah, so
What was that, Elliot?
Me making a noise.
back on top deck, he starts kind of like giving some orders, if you will, to some of the crew members. Like, cargo is safe, sir. No exterior holes or whatever. He looks to the gunwale that Serial cleaved off. He's like, what happened there?
I'm not sure myself.
I still have my axe out, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Unless you put it away to use the extinguisher.
I kind of hold it up
What'd you do that for?
to get rid of the fire.
Points to the extinguisher.
I didn't know that existed.
I brought that up after she had done that.
Oh.
Honestly, though, I think that was actually a bit of a smart move. Sort of cleaving the trees to prevent a forest fire type deal.
Well, when we get to Pyfo, there's probably going to be a couple days just to do a once-over, because the engine took kind of a hit there.
At least it didn't blow up.
Could've. Shut up! Did it come through?
Yes, Master, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It came through?
Yes.
It came.
Doo doo.
Getting close.
But yeah, so the windshields then are knocked down, you know.
No.
It's like, right. He just kind of shakes himself back too. It's like, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna take some time in Paifao. We're landing in the town, I believe Chuen is what it's called. Cheun. At least.
Land
Oh my
in...
God! Let me double check myself before you spell.
I was just gonna spell it Chuen.
Chuen. Chuen.
Elliot, are you okay?
No.
Sister city of Swallow Falls.
And Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Shut the
Chew and
fuck
swallow.
up.
That's funny, Kyle.
Wow.
That's really funny.
Bad.
Chew and swallow.
I'm sorry.
Do you guys remember the original Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs book before?
The storybook, yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
I loved that book. That's where the original thing of the spaghetti tornado came from. It was in the book.
Mm-hmm.
I just love all the
Mom.
puns from the second movie.
Just salt.
There's a leak in the boat!
Thank you.
Salt and pepper wins. Dude, your eyes would be dying.
Yeah.
You're basically all getting pepper sprayed. Literally.
And then putting salt in the wound.
Yikes.
That'd basically be like a sandstorm.
Sandstorm?
Okay, Elliot and Kyle were on the same page.
I have that sound on my sound pad, but I'm not playing it right now because we're streaming.
I was gonna say, wouldn't it be like being in a sandstorm of pepper spray and also opening your eyes while swimming in the ocean?
Oh, I would die.
Yeah.
Wait, so,
Oh God.
as you
And then
guys get
become-
closer into the town, you notice
I'll be right
as
back.
you get closer to the,
Oh,
the archipelago, you see a bit of a harrowing sight.
Heroin.
One of the towns, not the one
no.
that you are seeing to land in distance, is smoldering.
Uh-oh.
Oh, not our problem.
Do we hear anything that might indicate it was the dragon? Or the worm, sorry?
Well,
Wyvern.
it is... Black smoke is after the fire, typically, right? Right?
Yeah.
It's black smoke.
Yeah.
Oh gods. What happened down
Oh,
there?
good.
Alright. Well, well, thankfully we're landing in a town that isn't on fire, it seems. As you guys land on, like, the not necessarily the outskirts, but out, like, away from any of the buildings. I'm echoing
just
on
realized-
somebody.
Carrie
Mhm.
has shedded in my dice tray so much.
Yep.
Is she laying it?
No, but she walks over it whenever she's trying to get my attention.
Yep. She does that. She's a
Where
little
is
shit.
Carrie?
We love Carrie though. Even though
Where
she's
is
an
she?
ugly
She's
little
a
shit.
gremlin.
She's probably downstairs on the couch. I'll try calling to her. Care Bear! Care Bear!
She's not a dog.
I don't fucking know.
The cat comes to me when I call him like that. Mama Rich.
But so you guys land, and the town. I have an aesthetic picture. My usage for the word picture because I could not find. I am going to admit my sins here. I had to generate an image for this.
Ew.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm not even showing it on stream. I'll give more of a visual descriptions, but I was talking to Kyle and Simons. I searched for hours and could not find anything, and I felt so dirty doing it.
I mean, as long as you're not passing it off as your own or actually saying it's art,
No.
it's just like
And it's
no
literally an
AI
aesthetic
generated
picture.
image.
It's an aesthetic
Yeah.
picture, I promise.
yeah. I don't see anything wrong using AI for that, but using it to actually generate art that you want to classify as your own, fuck no.
I don't like the rampant
Me
art
looking
theft.
at my art fight profile.
Alright, but this is the kind of vibe that this town has in the side chat.
Okay.
Hold the fuck up.
German
Hold the fuck up, Autumn. I
Japan.
think I'm about to blow your fucking mind.
Mia was trying to eat the
A
garbage.
mixture of like the German Tudor style houses with touches of major touches of the Oriental style, like Chinese, Japanese houses.
Autumn,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
what's
it's looking like.
Did you find one?
I have something close because it's a game I played. It's not exactly the same, but that's kind of close.
Huh.
Yeah.
That is a VR game that I used to play. That's where I met Zero Knight, actually.
No, a child.
There's a game called Agame. I've shared it with you before, Autumn. The architecture in that's actually pretty similar.
Well, yeah, because it's in Japan!
Yeah.
And also, Elliot's played origami.
I love that game.
Origami. That's how you pronounce it. I know, it's so fun.
But yeah, that's the vibe. The kind of Tudor mixed with like the Oriental style.
I like it.
I like it.
And you can see immediately upon entering the town. So yeah, Stefan's like, do what you guys need to do here. We're gonna stay back on the ship, making sure everything is ready, and also making sure people don't steal the cargo. And we're also gonna be taking care of the cargo. So I guess just meet back up here on the
I'm
ship
gonna
when you guys are done.
scream and cry.
Good.
Are you okay?
No, I just scraped my teeth together on accident.
Oh!
Yee!
The dental in me is crying.
The autism in me is screaming.
The compassion in me is like just
I
jeering.
feel like I need to drink bleach after hearing that just to
The
cleanse my palate.
The demon in me is laughing.
So,
We had so many different reactions.
back of a question. Do you
And I'll
feel
do it
stuff on your
again.
teeth? Like, are you able to feel stuff on your teeth, like certain textures when looking
Yeah.
at stuff?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Am I the
Oh,
when
only
I
one?
aluminum
feel
for me.
something, I can how
Am
it
I the
feels on
only
my
one?
teeth, and it bothers me.
Am I the only one who has a superpower if I can look at any object and know what it would feel like to lick it?
Yes,
No,
I
that's a
do
lot of
it.
people.
Anyone.
I
does
do
that.
it all the
Oh,
time.
no,
yeah.
no.
I'm looking at the remote control to my Roku right now.
Like when I see those like very like smooth crystal things, I want to lick it so bad and
I
just
don't
put it in
think
my mouth.
Don't do selenite
I had-
though. That would get splinters in your tongue.
Yeah, you'll get rock
I had a
splinters.
That's
I had a
fine.
rock that it was like a really smooth palm stone, and it was specifically so I could put it in my mouth, and I washed it every day.
That sounds
Good.
awesome.
It's just a plain rock I'd found when I was younger.
I want a rock in my
Nice.
mouth.
If
That
a rock
sounds out of
tastes,
context.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Crimson?
If a rock tastes sweet, then it probably has lead in it. So don't do that.
That just
It
makes me want to
tastes
eat it
sweet.
more.
I just like the.
Yeah.
You wouldn't need a tampon.
Oh,
Tampons
Shut
are
the
arsenic.
fuck.
Yeah, and yeah, no, tampons have lead in them, which is
Yeah.
fucked up.
arsenic.
I don't use tampons. I use something else.
Yeah, neither do I. I use pads. I don't like shoving shit up my vagina.
That's fair.
Oh,
Fair
Me
enough.
neither.
Let's change the topic.
Switching over next
Yeah.
week.
I wish I didn't bring it
TJ
up.
was not ready for this conversation.
No, and I feel
Apparently not.
awkward.
With four people in the call who have uteri.
I
Uteri.
have 3 older sisters. I am
Ad lib.
very much used to this
Oh
conversation.
yeah, Kyle's
I'm
3
not.
sisters.
I'm probably one of the most unfortunately corrupt people here because of the internet, and I still was not prepared.
Anyway, so Stefan's like, good luck. We're probably gonna be here for a couple days, just making sure if you guys need to spend any time, just let us know. Yeah, no rush, I guess. Not everyone gets to come up to the Cloudlands every day.
No box.
Alright, but you guys are now free to roam around Chuen.
Chew and swallow.
And the first immediate distinction is there's not a lot of race diversity up here. There are Tenki, Schmettikin, and like the odd Nocteran every now and then. But it's like maybe two out of every 40 individuals is probably like a Nocteran. So that ratio. 1 out of every 20 people.
5%.
Yeah.
Well,
I know what you got. I had that last time.
this is quite
Right, so
the
where do we start?
quaint little establishment.
Wait.
I don't know about you all, but just based off what Edwin told us, seems like we may need to do quite a
The
bit
money
in
is
order to
glitched
get
out.
a storm vessel.
I can't pick it up.
Seems like it.
Hmm.
We're not too unfamiliar with doing favors, though.
Really? What all have you had to do to get reagents?
Mm,
Just
most
bring it.
recent one, we cleared a large mine of the Blight.
Yeah, has Helen been made aware of the Blight?
Yes,
Oh yeah,
we
no,
talked
I
about
know
the Blight
that
quite a
was
bit.
what we did like the first night we sat down and had drinks to like
Right.
Yeah.
properly get to know each other.
Oh,
It was like before you accept this offer,
Here's
you
all
need
the
to know about the
horrors that
health
you
and safety
yeah.
concerns.
Before you join
It's
and
like the
get thrown
fine,
into this, the world might be in trouble.
here's the fine print.
We do not get
This
safety
and
pay.
this.
You have no workers' compensation.
There is no
You
insurance.
don't get dental.
They don't even get dental.
You are allowed to take teeth from your victims, though. That is what counts as our dental.
And I mean, technically,
You
Crimson
will.
and Serial have taken not teeth but horns, and Crimson still has that Comet Stalker hand.
I stripped someone.
What?
Oh my God, that's right, you did. We just killed our DM. God is dead.
Wait a minute.
That means we can legally all go free. Yay!
I'm free. I'm free.
I was
Am I
not
supposed-
ready for what Tim said.
What's up, Kyle?
Looking at my spell list, and there's just one I wasn't. That's surprising me.
Oh my god.
Huh? What
Don't
is
worry
it?
about it.
Okay. That's a surprise tool that could help us later.
Or make the DM angry later.
I feel like you just made
Logan.
Kyle's class specifically to piss you off.
I didn't mean for it to.
I'm just very good at it as the youngest sibling.
I think that's because there's a certain dynamic with me being the oldest and sibling in our group, and Kyle being the youngest. It comes up. Because
Leah's
yeah.
also the youngest.
we have to
Really?
deal with two of you bitches.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hey, you're dating one of these bitches.
I know.
I'm
We're
the
not good
oldest,
siblings,
Autumn.
right?
Don't
'Cause
worry.
My brother is 47, guys.
Oh my!
Hot
Always
damn!
forget
I
your
did not mean
brother.
to. That did not mean to come out disrespectfully. I was just not expecting
I
your
forgot
brother to
how
be
Leah's
almost.
dad is in his 70s.
He's 72.
He's really
So
nice.
when I mean youngest, I am quite literally I shouldn't be born.
Well, I'm glad you are because you're a wonderful person, Leah, and I love you.
3 seconds. of
Fuck
greatness.
I'm the reason that my dad got a vasectomy. So.
I'm sorry, I love you.
I don't think anyone heard what I
And
said,
then
and that's
there's me.
okay.
I will clip it.
Anyway, so you guys just wandering the town trying to figure out like what you can do.
Dude, I guess. Does it seem like there's any sort of commotion at the town next door burning?
There's definitely this hushed murmurs and all that, but it seems the hushed murmurs are not just discussing the town over, because there are groups of people who are looking at you like, what?
I mean that's understandable. Can we possibly pick up anything about a wyvern?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. I don't know why my dumb brain put everything away.
Yeah, stop doing that.
Okay, well, I did it with my dice unknowingly. I did it with the dice tray because of Carrie.
That's fair.
That's a 17.
You hear something about this being another attack.
I'll keep that. I just realized I rolled my passive perception.
That's great.
Okay,
Sorry, one
so
sec. I think the fire alarm's going off.
Don't worry about it.
wait, your fire alarm's going off?
The college right next to us.
Don't worry about it.
I guarantee you it's because someone in one of the boys' dorms burned their popcorn or mac and cheese.
I'm in the dorms.
Oh.
We're good.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh,
But,
the one
Not
next
your
door.
building. Don't worry about it.
Sometimes this one goes off because of it, though.
Fair enough.
I'm just checking.
Well, at least we know what happens if you just suddenly disappear.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember when I was at the summer camp for college. Same thing happened because someone burned their popcorn.
Dude, it happened 3 times while I was living on campus, and all 3 times it was my fucking floor.
Oh, I remember though that week was also when those 2 weeks was when I invented Gatorade ice cubes.
That sounds genius.
Because if you put regular ice cubes in your water, the water's gonna melt and water the Gatorade down, so you just make the ice cubes add a Gatorade and then put them in your Gatorade. So when they melt, it just puts more Gatorade in it.
You know, I'm gonna put a note in the side chat to show you something I found on TikTok.
Yeah, I invented Gatorade ice cubes, and they worked incredibly. It works with other drinks
Doing
too.
it with coffee is so
Reverse
much
drinks.
better.
Okay.
And water on coffee.
So yeah, so you hear hushed murmurs about this being another attack. You also hear the word ground folk sometimes in reference to assumably you guys.
Excuse me, I have wings, bitches.
Yeah. You see me you see my race walking around with you guys.
Yeah, like rarely.
You're on the ground.
Still though.
Hey,
I feel like I hate to say this, but I feel like the majority of them might not even know that Turkale's race exists.
Probably not.
You hear that, Turkale? You're gonna be popular.
Oh no.
Or I'm gonna be a victim of racism.
If anyone is racist to the mushroom, all of us riot.
Alright, so you guys are looking around, trying to figure out how can we get in favors or not, like trying to figure out what exactly you guys just tossed yourself into here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you suppose we head to a bit unoriginal, but do you think we look for a tavern and ask around?
Yo!
It's worked so far.
I mean,
Cool
unless anyone has any other ideas for asking locals. I just figured tavern might be the friendliest place that we could find.
I think I agree with you. It's a great idea.
Okay, so you guys look around to try to find a tavern, and you do find one called the Skylight.
I like that.
I like that too. Nice. Nice.
Nice.
I'm back.
I was not.
It has the
Jeez, I need
same
to sip a drink.
architecture that the rest of the building does. Though it looks like the top of it actually does have a large glass roof, like, a big skylight built into it.
Yeah. I'm getting flashbacks to playing last year The Nightmare. I don't know if anyone knows that game.
No.
I'm not surprised. It pretty much
no.
died on arrival twice.
What the fuck?
So, you guys enter the tavern, and immediately you do get looks from the patrons like, wait a minute. First, the first thought they probably have going through mind is, how did you get here?
Boat.
Boat?
Stairs.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No, Turkale is not wrong.
How do you keep your pants up, Popper?
Belt.
Belt.
No.
But the tavern keep, she looks up and she's like, "Oh, what?" She pauses, like, "Come on in."
Helen just gives a little bit of a curtsy and picks up her skirt. Not the whole way, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What?
She's not a
We're
night
not gonna
wench.
see any of that Helenacy.
Damn.
I'm quoting you on that
John's been
too.
waiting.
So you guys walk up to the bar, like what do you do?
I walk up to the bar.
What? No. Oh my god, Leah, you're so fast.
It's like,
Speed.
how can I help you?
Well, I suppose I don't know about you all, but I could actually go for a drink.
Sounds wonderful.
I would just like to note that
Please
Turkey
let-
is clinging to someone's leg because they are terrified of heights.
Oh no!
Like,
How did
This
you
is just-
survive in your main city?
Turkey's
didn't you
never
live in a
been to
tree
Silva Bloom,
house?
or the city of Silva Bloom.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I do want to ask, which one of us are you clinging to? Is it just one of, like, I guess, quote unquote,
A tall
the
person.
normal humanoids, or one of the ones that
Tall.
have wings?
Probably Serial, because Serial's probably one of the people who can do it and just walk around normally.
It's like sitting on your dad's foot.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I used to do that.
I used to do that too.
I don't know anyone who hasn't done that.
That's fair.
Somebody who doesn't have a dad.
Everyone's done it at some point.
Fair.
Ouch.
Yeah, why do you have to bring fucking logic into my happy fantasies?
Just let
Devil
me
on your
roleplay
shoulder.
happily.
Orphans. I smiled after I said that.
Don't show me an orphanage. There will be trouble.
But anyway, so who speaks to this 10 key?
I can. That's all
She's
right.
like, how can I help you? Trying to, I
well,
guess, like, gauge the fact that,
We're here.
yeah.
Well, for starters, I think we'd like some drinks.
Okay, she gives you a menu of different ales, wines, lagers
just-
as well. Stouts.
I'll take whatever you would consider to be your house special.
Okay.
I look down at Turkale. Would you like some water?
Yeah.
She kind of leans over the bar, like, oh, there's another one.
Holy
Get-
shit,
get
this is
some
getting out of
water,
hand.
too.
She's like, yes,
Get some water as well.
forgive my demeanor. We just don't see ground folk up here very often.
Ground folk.
I mean, that's Helen's not even
Aren't you
phased
also on
because
a
she's got looks.
Formation?
What was that, Tiki? You cut out a little bit.
Aren't they also on some form of like ground formation? They're technically on ground.
It's
They're
a bit
up in the
different.
sky.
They're up in the sky on a floating island.
I know that.
Terraria.
I mean, probably, yeah.
I mean, it's like we have ground, but ours is just better.
The cooler Daniel.
Oh my god.
Elitist ground.
At least we can go for a walk.
Can we
off
get
the
much
edge.
higher?
So high.
It's like,
Oh no, we don't have the fucking call status things.
oh yeah, I don't know why we don't have.
I
those
was
here.
gonna put on the one that Elliot made with the dancing SpongeBob.
Oh my god. But so yeah, it's like, yeah, just people or surface folk. Sometimes they're called. We call them as well.
Well, our visit is business related, which is likely why you don't get much folk up here.
Mm.
That was the other thing, actually. We were looking to see if we could find. I'm forgetting the name here. The people that make the bottles.
Empty. You're talking to one.
No, I mean like the people that specialize in that.
Oh, like the specific group that
Artisans.
makes them.
Like say a leather worker.
Yeah.
Is there a name for someone that makes those
Terrible.
bottles?
Yeah. So he's like, you're looking for a lightning,
Oh, no.
a storm vessel.
Exactly, yes.
So you need a thundersmith.
That is a
That is
badass
profession I was
name.
lacking knowledge of.
It's terrible.
It's typically kept here up on the islands.
I see.
You might want to talk to my husband.
What? Does he bring the thunder?
that in character?
from down under.
Is that carrying
a-
character?
I'm
That's
not
called
up
an
there.
erection.
That's just skill.
Kyle, that was really good, actually. I loved that.
But yeah, that was just a bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
Zar's not up there talking with Ariel.
Yeah. So he works over at the Charged Hammer.
Wonderful. Thank you. I'd be happy to speak with him.
So yeah, so
Kyle.
so come as you guys are talking to this Tenki, another Tenki, younger looking, probably like 17, 18.
Hmm.
Okay.
Younger than adult-ish, if you will, like almost adult but not quite. She comes out from a back area carrying a round of drinks. Your guys' round of drinks. And she sets them down, she looks at you guys, she's like, there's a glimmer that comes over her eyes.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Like an excited glimmer?
Yes.
Okay.
She's like, Mom, you didn't tell me there was service folk here?
As she serves my drink, I just...
Put in my room.
Mom, you didn't tell me there were outsiders? I
Well,
would have
like-
put on my good dress!
Yeah, she looks like she's excited about it.
Yeah, as she serves my drink, I'll just... Helen will be her very performative, flashy self, and just, thank you, my dear, and wink, and a little bit of, like, starlight blinks out of her eye, out of the corner of her eye, like anime almost.
Yeah, she's very excited upon seeing your guys' group.
I like to imagine, who's the water going to? Just
Yeah,
points?
yeah, she's like,
Down here.
In there.
oh, and she kind of like reaches over with it.
I grab it with 2 hands like a fucking child and start sipping it.
Aww.
Aw. Yeah, exactly.
I imagine it's just her just giving a little
The
Yeah,
Wild
squeal.
she is
knock
like,
is
she is like,
slurping.
it's very hard for her to
And
contain her
then
excitement.
Trakil just slurping the water. I
Yeah.
love it.
You can see the woman leans over. You Mang, please calm yourselves.
Would we be able to get directions to the Smiths?
Oh, yeah, and she gives you some directions in town. She's like, should be on the main market alley. Yeah, only Smith in town, so.
Perfect. Thank you.
So whenever they walk away, I'll like kind of turn towards the rest of the group. So I don't know what you all heard as we were walking in, but I overheard some folks talking about the next town over, the one that's smoldering.
Hmm.
Apparently, this
Oh
is
my god.
Trakil's baffled by that. Sorry. Apparently, that's
Sorry.
apparently no, you're fine. Apparently, this isn't an isolated incident. I heard people saying that this is another wyvern attack.
Hmm. If there's flying blight, I'm going to be very upset.
Well, where there are
Oh god, please no.
Autumn, I don't like the smile.
Don't worry about it!
Oh
If
god,
Not
you
jinx
fight a
any.
blight wyvern, I'm gonna be
Don't
so upset.
it's like the Terminids in Helldivers 2 when they evolved wings.
Don't bring that shit up, because I'm gonna have nightmares about it.
Please no.
What the
My orbital
fuck?
strike did
I'm actually
nothing.
so mad.
It's not.
I could not dance Revolution enough. It was just
It was no longer Dance Dance Revolution, it was Shoot Democracy.
Ay, Dios mío.
yeah, so you guys are talking about, that. Oh, I guess I'll just a focus then.
Yeah. Just like that town over there might be a place to check in after we go to the the... You said Thunderhammer, right?
Charged hammer.
Charged Hammer, sorry.
I mean,
Sounds good, yeah. Do we want to stay a little longer, enjoy the drinks, and then head out to the forge?
I don't see why we should have to leave early. After all, we did just survive a wyvern attack ourselves.
Hmm.
Thanks to you.
plus,
If only I had one of my Deep Rock mugs up here, I would actually hold it up.
Oh, you were saying something?
Yeah, I have a big
hmm.
glass.
Plus a little. Wait, Willow, stop. Jeez. Sorry, she keeps interrupting me, and I keep forgetting what the fuck I want to say.
Cats.
Pink pony club.
Plus, a little liquid camaraderie might help with discussing what needs to be done for the smith.
I suppose now it is as good as any to make a plan. You're right, Zo.
Well, I'm pretty well versed in dealing with artisans.
Should we let you take the reins then?
I mean, commerce and trade are somewhat my specialty.
I have no opposition.
Neither do I.
More well spoken than I am.
Sorry, what the fuck kind of bug is that?
Riverbug.
You don't know the name of it? It's a river bug.
That's the rules down here.
I turned up
The rules
like
up.
Oh,
I
fuck the
turn-
rules. Rules are meant to be broken. I'm gonna call it a liver bug.
I turned up the entirety of Discord's volume because Kyle was really quiet on my end for some reason, and I forgot to turn everyone down. When you said Riverbug, that was a genuine jump scare, because that scared the fuck out of me.
Riverbug.
Riverbug. Wait, so as you guys are trying to get a game plan, you hear a voice. She's like, "So what are you doing in town?" And it's the girl who served your drinks.
Ah,
Oh, again?
you're the barkeep's daughter, I assume.
Yes.
Well, in that case, we're off to see your father.
The wizard.
The wizard! I heard that, Leah!
The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Because.
So like, what are you like? Why are you up here? I don't like.
Well, this is one of the only places to get a storm in a bottle.
Mm.
Apparently, your father can bring the thunder when he brings the hammer down.
I don't know what that means, but
Good
cool.
God.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, that was funny as hell.
I'm gonna shut up now.
Please don't.
I can't.
Yeah, I mean,
The
though,
ride up here was very.
he might be a bit hard to work with.
Oh?
Hmm.
He doesn't.
Oh, gosh.
He's a bit cautious of outsiders.
Frankly, I can't
I
say I
see.
blame him.
Something about the surface only wants to exploit our ways and all that, you know.
Well, I mean, we are only coming up here to get something from him.
Mm.
Doesn't mean we can't offer something in return.
Of course.
Fair.
Willow, stop licking my thumb, you freak! I'm laying on the floor, so she's just eh.
Oh, fair.
Ah, floor time is best time.
Yes.
Floor time.
Put the fucking trains. Sorry.
Brains.
Are there a lot of trains going by?
No. There's just fucking trains in our game.
Oh, okay.
Here comes that
I-
transgender guy.
God.
I like trains.
I mean, if you're looking, I mean, if he won't listen to you, you might want to go to the Kunzang.
And that would be.
I believe the word is mayor in other surface towns.
I see. Yes, that would be
So
a
it's
good
at,
option potentially.
at a town hall.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Frisk?
Would that be at like a town hall?
Yes. His name is Da. Just DA.
Nah.
Is he right?
I imagine though
nice.
he's a bit stressed right now though.
With the wyvern attacks?
Not just Wyvern, but yeah.
Wait, not just Wyvern.
Is there somebody else that we should be aware of?
The Draconians have been a bit feisty lately, and we're not sure why.
Helen shares a look with the rest of the party, especially with Serial, considering what she said.
Well, these are very trying times.
Yeah, I think today marks a week
Since the last attack?
since they started.
Ah.
Hmm.
As far as I'm aware, Welk and Chuen are the two towns left on here.
Everything else has
my
been
God.
destroyed.
Flugen and Gianta have fallen, so kind of,
I'm terribly sorry to hear that.
yeah.
Hopefully things die down for you all and you all can rebuild. I would hate to see fine architecture like this go to waste.
Oh!
Good lord!
We just have
sorry.
we just have the mushroom making noises as they slurp water.
Damn, they're really good.
That's
They
some
were
good
really
water.
thirsty.
That's some good water.
Hey, it came close to the source. The water cycle, bitch.
That's some high quality H2O.
You think Turkale's drinking liquid death right now?
I don't know.
I feel like Turkale would actually die if they drank liquid death.
What's liquid? Oh, is that coffee?
No,
it's
liquid death
water.
is literally just water. But it's in a can that's... Liquid death was made for people who are trying to stay sober, whether it be because they're the designated driver or they have alcohol problems, but they don't want to be seen as, like, less than a man. That's the entire method behind liquid death. It's supposed to be a badass looking can so you don't feel out of place.
And
Oh,
bonus,
Oh,
it's
wow.
a lot more recyclable than plastic water bottles.
really?
Yeah.
That's actually really cool. I didn't know that.
The guys at Liquid Death are awesome, and honestly, I will say their sparkling water is really good.
I'll have to look into that then.
Cool.
Their commercials are fucking wild.
Well, yeah, they're selling water. They gotta, like, be up top of the game.
No, I'm talking Adult Swim wild.
Oh, shit. Like,
Yeah, that's where they originally advertised and shit.
Yeah.
oh, okay. It's like... He's like, yeah, I don't...
This stream is sponsored
I mean, if
by-
you want to know more about the if you want to know more about the Draconians, you might want to ask Kai. They're over at the Drake Ranch.
Oh, you all actually raise drakes.
Yeah, Draconians are a big part of our culture here, which is why it's so upsetting to see them attacking us.
I'm sorry.
Even over at the Tempest Church, the divines of our culture are depicted more in draconic forms than they are actually in the humanoid they're known for.
I'm
What were you
sorry. When you said Drake Ranch, the first thought that popped into my head was just a fenced-in area full of Drake Bell from Drake and Josh.
No!
Spherical!
Where's the door hole?
Goes right there. See, I drew it out in magic marker.
See, that's how you keep them in the fenced area. There's just a drawn door where there's a door should be.
Oh my god.
Dude, Kyle is just coming up with zinger after zinger tonight. I like it.
You might wanna talk to Kai. They can tell you more about the Draconians. And might be a good place to, if my father
Nah.
gives you trouble. Elliot, no.
What?
He's nice.
He's nice.
Diapers are for babies. I am wearing you. Come closer.
Stop making Art the El Toro references in my stream.
I will now vomit down your throat.
No!
Now, Heavy will vomit.
The fact
Why
that you
always
did
catch
that
the worst
well
times?
on demand.
Ah.
I am getting too old and giant for this.
Back on topic.
Da! sorry.
That is the topic.
Yeah. I hate you guys.
Love
I am
you,
gonna
Autumn.
TPK you.
Uh-oh.
Hey. I feel
Suddenly
like
the...
Salodar wouldn't
Please,
be the
please.
experience it was it is without us.
That's fair. It just means I get to punish you for it later.
Oh, punish.
Suddenly an
Dun,
engine
dun,
falls
dun.
out of the sky.
That one stat block that Dad gave me advice for.
Just Kirby in stone form.
What?
Oh no,
Just an
Kirby
anvil that
Downby.
falls out of.
Oh, God.
Ew.
Oh,
Move, so like, what do you, like, what's it like on the surface?
Well, I must say, really no different from your town. I mean, I suppose looking from the outside, it is a bit different of a viewpoint, but traveling from place to place, it's no different from your town.
Like, everything
will-
is like all.
my town's a lot different than this town.
For lack of a better word, like grounded. Like there's so much less like freedom and like movement. From what I know.
Yes, I suppose so, but
Oh.
that doesn't stop people from figuring out a way. I'm gonna roll if I actually do something. Hold on.
Just like
Nope,
up here, just
that
like larger.
that is a 6. Okay.
Wide and spread
Anyone
out.
who's paying attention to Helen sees a little bit of pain in her eyes when she says travel around.
Mm. It's like. Well, it seems that there's an. I've been trying to get like stories out of outsiders who come up here, but the last one who came through didn't seem very talkative.
What was this last fellow like, if you don't mind me asking?
Human, I think. It's coming through very.
Ew.
Ew, a normie.
I didn't even catch his name. But like blonde, frizzy hair, more casual appearance. He went
Blonde?
he went to talk to Da, and then I think he left for Wolk. And then now today he's destroyed. So
How long ago was that?
yesterday. Don't even know how I got up here, no skyship or anything.
I'm going to guess a very long rope and a very good
Uh,
thread.
Do any of us recognize that description?
Not off the top of my head.
I'll take the silence as a no. I'm just trying to see if this would
I-
be
Sounds
someone.
like every blonde guy ever.
Yeah,
I literally just said not off the top of my head.
yeah. I know you. I don't know a backstory for anyone else. That's why.
yeah.
Hmm.
I don't think so.
Oh, that is quite interesting.
Yeah, he seemed very adamant about having a job to do.
Welcome back, Tim.
Hello, sorry.
Are you? Oh,
Is there?
I'm sorry. The
Hmm?
single strand of hair going down made me think all of a
Weirdly.
sudden you went bald.
Oh god, no, no, please.
I'm too young for this.
Please don't do this to me.
I don't know how much you heard, but we got a
I
description.
heard it all, yeah.
Okay. Wasn't sure where you were.
I didn't hear the description fully, though.
Frizzy hair, casual attire, went to the town that just got destroyed literally yesterday before it happened.
Okay,
Blonde.
And a blonde.
Yeah, blonde hair, thank you.
not a clue. I don't think.
Well, as for your stories, I wouldn't mind sharing one of mine after our job here is done.
Sure.
I could admire someone who's looking to know what the world holds.
Yeah. My dad can just be a bit protective.
I understand that, and I hope you do realize that it's not always out of spite or malice. It is because he cares for you.
That's what Mom says.
I know it's hard. My parents were quite protective of me as well. But no matter. I must say, though. Help!
Help me!
I must say, though, you and your mother know how to run quite the tavern.
Thank you.
You've made a wonderful first impression for me, and I don't want to speak for the others, but I believe our entire party.
Certainly.
Sure.
But just, it's not that, like, we don't get to see ground folk very often, so I like always seeing what they have, experiences they have to share.
Well, I'll be sure to come back and visit before we leave. Now that I've said that, I need to
Don't
write
mind either.
down the skylight, that way I don't forget.
Pardon my ignorance. Can the Tenki fly?
Yes.
Cool.
They be cloud people.
Cool, cool.
Their
And then,
appearance and, like, power also switches based on the current weather conditions.
oh, that's
funky.
cool!
So right now it's a little overcast, so all of them have, like, more of a grayer skin, their cloud-like hair. You know what, do I have art of them?
Does it affect emotion?
You probably
Clouds?
have the drawing that I did.
Yeah, yeah, CJ!
Let me find,
Did we actually get the name of the tavern waitress and her daughter?
Yu Ming is the name.
Of who?
The daughter.
Okay, so Yu Meng.
Here's Elliot's depiction of the Tenki.
I love it.
That's them in their, like, base form. When it's, like, sunny, their hair, they, like, get a bit more red tones, like, reddish orange tones in it, and, like, sunlight seems to be coming out of their hair. When it's,
So they get a tan?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
They get a tan and the awesome hair.
Yeah.
and their hair does do that, like, floating, drifting thing as well.
I love this outfit.
Blonde, frizzy hair.
Oh.
And the...
Bless you.
Tell me when
Thank
you
you.
need the names and the spellings of them.
Casual attire. What was the name of the town that the humanoid went to? The one that got blown up?
Woke. W-O-L-K-E. Maybe I'm
Woke
saying it wrong, but...
was destination. Now destroyed.
No
The
more
fucking
Mr.
woke
Dice
never
Guy.
woke up.
Have a job to do. Okay. Okay. I got everything in the Skylight Tavern so far.
Yep, and then the daughter's name was Yu Ming. Y-U space M-I-N-G.
I spelled it right. Let's go.
And then the mother's name was Cho. C-H-Y-O-U.
C-H-Y-O-U, you said?
Yes, Cho.
Y-O-U. Go talk to Dad at Charged Hammer.
Yes. You were not
What was
given
the
the
dad's name?
dad's. You
Okay,
were not given
gotcha.
the dad's.
At Charged Hammer. or Merda. Was there one other person she gave us? Oh, Kai for the what was it, Wyverns?
The Drake
Or
Ranch. If you
Drake
need
Ranch.
to talk about, if you need to learn more about the the Draconians, talk to Kai.
Or Kai at Drake Ranch. Alright. I'm going to take another bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Pee pee
Okay.
break.
Who's pissing?
Dude,
So-
I drank an entire Baja Blast and an entire hard Baja Blast in like the big cans before this session.
Whose fault is that?
I never said it was a bad thing. I did it.
Alright, so where would you guys like to go first?
I'm
Um,
thinking the forge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charged hammer.
Alright, do you guys want to go to the charge hammer first?
Eh.
Sure.
Alright. So you guys head over to the you follow the directions that Chio gave you. And there's definitely a forge. The actual forge area is kind of in like an outside area that's fenced in, and the only way to get to it is without climbing the fence is through the actual shop inside. And there
Okay.
is a muscular tanky working at the forge outside. However, there's a noticeable lack of fire to this forge.
Makes sense. Is it lightning?
As he pulls kind of like a lever thing, and you hear this just loud crackling from inside the forge as lightning sparks all inside of it as he's holding like something
Nice.
out into it. And
That's cool.
he pulls out then a crucible of metal.
Okay. Okay.
That's funky.
Crucible.
I love that.
Elliot, no.
Like
Elliot, no. I don't need trauma
Like-
right now.
onion ring.
Foul
Hello?
tarnished.
I heard a ring ring when I put my headphones on.
Oh, we were saying onion ring.
Oh, onion ring!
But yeah, this forge seems to be powered by lightning rather than traditional fire to heat the metals.
Funky. What was that? And liquid death.
Yeah, he seems to be focusing on his work rather than noticing you guys.
I don't
Is
want to.
there-
You first, Kyle.
Is there something like a bell to ring for service or whatever?
I mean, it is kind of just a fence between you guys.
I really don't want to interrupt him. I want to make a good first impression.
He's
Yeah,
pouring
I'm
something
trying to
into a mold.
approach this delicately.
As soon as
Time to
he's
look
Should I
around.
pull the wings up for this?
What'd you say?
Should I pull the wings out for this?
You can if you want to.
He seems like he doesn't like walking people.
You'd be like, yeah, I don't walk.
I hope you have fun walking.
Those damn peg
Well,
See,
legs.
walk.
see these legs?
Walking
My
creature.
muscles are depleted because I don't walk.
It's called atrophy.
I think Kyle was saying something.
as soon as he's done filling the mold, or like when it's like a good stopping point for him, just I kind of want to like fluff my wings, but like with a crackle of lightning in them.
Okay. So yeah, he stops. He kind of like wipes the sweat from his brow, and he, out of the corner of his eye, he sees you try to catch his attention, and he looks at you. He looks at the rest of your party, and then he looks with his focus mostly on you. Like, can I help you?
We just got profiled.
Yes.
That's
This
racist.
is-
I didn't say he
We just-
wasn't.
We just came from your wife's lovely tavern, and she told us that you are the town's, I guess, local artisan.
What's it to you?
We are currently searching for some storm vessels.
What does a group of ground folk have interests with the storm vessels?
Well, it's not for our purposes per se. It is more for our employers.
And that would be.
Uh, fuck. What's Edwin's last name again?
Von
Damn it.
Edwin-
Rachosa.
Von
Yeah, Von
Rachosa.
Rachosa.
The Royal Court of Von Rachosa.
Oh, perfect. So, royal family is after the 10 key secrets now. And he kind of sets his hammer down heavily. No.
Okay.
Well, we
Fair
tried.
enough. I mean, I'm kind of with him.
I
Well,
don't
that
blame
was
him.
I did not expect to come by these things very easily. I understand that these secrets are heavily guarded.
And now, with the draconian attacks, I'm not exactly keen to giving out any rare materials to a group of people from the surface claiming to work for some royal hotshots.
Well,
Wonderful.
Be careful what you say about Rachosa. The royal guard is right fucking there.
Oh, yeah, well, he doesn't know!
He probably doesn't even care.
That's fair.
Probably not.
I doubt he'd care.
I will say, as for this being for the royals, it's more. I don't believe the. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me gather my thoughts for a second.
Good.
Don't you just love it when autism gives you like 50 good things to say all at once?
Mm-hmm.
No, I hate
Then
that.
I
you forget
DM, I know that pain.
Terrible.
While
Uh-oh.
I sort of give like a slight glance over to Serial, just like to try to be like roll with it.
I can try and roll with it, yeah.
What? That like as a sort of like warning for what I'm about to say.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. While we are mainly employed by the royal court, I will say I have my own interest, not in simply having one of these things or researching them, but seeing how far this concept can be taken.
By what manner do you mean by this concept taken? You seem to have his rapt attention right now.
I have several artisans in my employ where in the whereabouts of Kisselin, and I manage their businesses by trying to get them to push their talents as far as they can, to see exactly what they are capable of and what they can sustain. And I find the best way to do that is to encourage experimentation of the highest degree.
Clearly, your employer does not know quite what they're sending you. Experimentation and storm vessel do not mix.
Well, how can you advance a craft without trying new things?
It's fine as it is. And experimentation leads to shattered glass and lightning burns. Trust me, I would know.
Okay. Can I just do a quick voltaic blink, like to his side and then back to where I am? Just like, I'm no stranger to lightning.
Sure. Just from what it sounds like, you either want to set up a market trade for the lightning vessels, or bring them back to some royal folk who have taken interest in them for purposes I am not aware of. And who am I to say that once they're in your hands like this, someone of great skill and know-how can reverse engineer them?
My purpose is my own, and your secrets will stay your own. All I want would be, I guess, a contract.
You see him think, shake his head, he's like, no.
Okay. Well,
Oh no.
I have something that may sweeten the deal. And I produce one of the Heartstone chunks.
Oh, you would.
You are so glad that Crimson's not here.
Yes,
Oh,
I
we threw
am.
you on the spot.
Dude, in the alternate universe, literally in the alternate universe, I'm going to roleplay Crimson. He was just like, "Where the bloody hell did you get that from?"
Don't worry about it.
I don't want to use. I just want to see arts go as far as they can.
What exactly are you showing me?
Have you heard of Amra and its Heartstone?
Have you heard of the High Elves?
Occasional tale of it has made its way up here. Have you heard of the High Elves? Damn it, Elliot!
That was like perfect comedic timing.
It was.
Sorry.
It was.
This-
Don't be idiot.
That was
Oh,
awesome.
This
Oh,
is a
idiot.
sliver of that very Heartstone.
I'm assuming elemental hearts would be like a common thing, even if people don't see them. They're not really.
Elemental hearts are exceedingly rare. It takes the right conditions to make them.
There's a
Huh.
reason I took 2 extra chunks.
They are a
enough.
very exceedingly. That's why when you find them, why do you think the dwarves of Amra were like, "Oh shit," and were like immediately on the defensive about it? Because
Yeah.
one, they only exist on Mesfer, so they're not on Valevim at all, and there's probably under 20 of them on Mesfer, with Amra's being one of them.
Okay. See, I knew they were rare. I just thought they were common knowledge. That's on me.
They're not
Sorry,
necessarily-
I'm still in the mindset of Crimson, who just lived with the damn thing beneath his feet.
That's it. Those who go to school and learn about the elements, like extensively, will learn about them. That's why, like, you know. But they're not. Everybody knows about them. They're not
Okay.
as common as the primordial cyclones with knowledge because those actively affect everybody who they're.
That makes
affected by.
sense. Okay, my
Elemental Hearts is
apologies.
just chilling.
Just
doing
for
their-
my own knowledge, since Helen did go to school to learn about the
You
elements,
would
could I
know
just...
about them, yes.
Okay, I was about to say, can I roll to see if I know about them? But okay.
You would know about them. Knowing
Okay.
who you studied under and who you studied with and where you went to school, yeah, you would know about them.
Okay. Aside, finished. Kyle, go back to trying to bribe this man.
This could help provide many materials for your craft and could provide you with quite the edge in your own market. I am not asking for rights to what you produce. I am asking simply for a cut of the profit and to extend my own network. Is my internet cutting out, or
No,
is it...
he's thinking.
Like, he's deep in thought at that offer you just gave to him.
Because you can definitely see that this part of him is still hard with no. That this is his craft. that he has and the storm vessels, like, tradition, like, they are for the Tenki and the Cloudlands. But also the fact that it's hard to get metal up here.
Exactly. Providing quite the edge up on the market, my friend.
He is also the only blacksmith in this town, though, so, like...
Yes, but if
Soon he'll be the only one.
that would also allow him to create a monopoly if by some chance we fix whatever is happening and the other towns become habitable once again.
Give me time to mull it over. That's not a yes! But let me think about it.
Understood. In the meantime, while you are mulling it over, I understand that these wyverns are creating quite a problem, and I guess
Keep dropping my fucking pen.
is there anything you could offer that we could perhaps use to assist in dealing with this problem? Excuse me, that was not in character. The burp.
But it
Czar
was.
had a few too many swigs of wine.
Until we better know what we're dealing with, I would rather not. I'd rather get a bigger pin down because these attacks are sporadic.
All right.
I
And the
understand if you're looking to help Shuan, if you've talked to the Draconian scholar in town, Kai, or if you've talked to the Chunzang, talk to them if you're looking to help.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm back.
God, you're
Welcome
I'm
loud.
back.
figuring out how cultural
God.
knowledge sharing works.
God, you're loud.
Am I? Sorry.
You really are. So yeah, and he goes back to hammer something. Let me hold up my ears real quick.
Is he trying to take this? Is he trying to take the sliver while I'm not looking or something?
No. I have to open up a file.
Oh god, it's a stat block. Here comes the TPK.
No.
I still have one of those eye lotuses too.
Okay. So as he's hammering on whatever he's making, cereal.
Yes.
With every strike that he makes, do you remember the angel that you saw in that one dream?
Bang.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he strikes, there's a flash of her getting closer to you. However, she is dripping with blood. And
She's
right
dripping.
as she is
Whoa.
My drip is.
like
My drip.
absolutely like looks like she's been murdered, but
Oh
she's
my God,
alive.
what the fuck?
Oh,
And
fun.
as soon as she's like a couple inches from you, she's gone.
Was this a painful experience for me, like reliving that memory?
It's not comfy.
Okay. Do I still feel sadness, I assume would be the feeling I'd experience from that?
Fear.
Or is it just I see it?
It's you see it. Like in the real time. As you know,
But there's no emotional memory to it?
there's fear.
Okay.
Like
Serial
for
just had
your
PTSD.
well-being.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Hmm.
Has it stopped now?
Yeah.
And it stopped with the hammer, or is it stopped just
stopped.
okay. Okay. I'll try my best to hide that. Sort of take a moment to compose myself again.
Is there any way I might be able to roll for insight to see if I notice?
Sure.
You always
Yeah.
do. You always
I'm-
do.
I'm sorry. Helen has gotten good at reading
The two
people.
who keep secrets from each other, it seems.
Yeah. Certain,
That-
huh?
That's an 18.
Ooh.
Something's going on with cereal, but they're trying to hide it.
Something else, I'll just...
Is the party moving on right now?
I mean, if this transaction is done...
Are we?
Sorry.
I mean, oh, I thank you for your time and consideration. I do have something else of my own concern but I'd rather not take up the time of the rest of my party.
Well, this is gonna sound terrible because Cereal's gonna do exactly that.
Uh-oh.
What?
If the party is moving on, Cereal would like to stay behind for just a moment.
Okay.
Sort of give the whole, I'll catch up in just a minute.
Alright.
And I'd like to try and get
Alrighty.
the poor Smith's attention again.
These
After been
damn
bugging me.
ground folk.
Yeah, pretty
Damn,
much.
bugging me.
Lowly tarnished.
Lowly tarnished.
Thou are unfit even to craft. Yeah,
He
so
will be
you
carry.
and he basically walks over, leans out on the fence, like, what?
I'm gonna drop my form. So we're gonna have Wings and Halo Cereal real quick. There's something I'd like to discuss briefly, if that's all right with you.
Okay, shoot.
He does
When
not
you
care that there's an
were-
angel.
There's Draconians attacking the previous towns. What's
Yeah.
one more thing to add to the list?
It's just a more comfortable form to take at this moment. Is there any correlation between smithing with lightning and memory?
Like the mind element?
Perhaps?
Not that
More or
I'm aware-
less.
Not that I'm aware of.
I see. I simply had some memories return upon your hammering.
You feeling alright?
I felt better, but I'm all right.
Oh, you might want to head over to the clinic then if you're not feeling well.
I appreciate your concern. Sorry to keep you from your work.
Izzy goes back to what he was doing.
And I'm gonna try and catch up with the party again.
And as you turn away, you just hear quiet, just, you did this! From a feminine voice that has no source.
Sorry, what was it?
You did this.
Oh shit.
Him's ha-
Guilt.
Fuck you do.
Cyril's having all sorts of PTSD!
Just schizophrenia.
Or both! Woo!
I wonder if I can fake somebody's.
Me with my mental illness.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Don't come loose on me now.
Serial's
come.
having that mental memory block.
Anyway, so I'm gonna give you guys a little map. Since the other towns were mentioned.
The map.
It's just a little sketch, but it actually does its job quite well. Under
Ow.
maps.
Ow.
Here is the map of Pyfau. It's a little map, but it does its job. You can see like a forest, a mountain range.
Okay, so... The person went south.
Yes.
Walk.
So wait, did we like fly over the island and come back around to land on the east side? Or is this not drawn northeast southwest?
Oh, that's what that is.
I'm just asking because we came here from the west, but we're landing on the eastern side of this place.
I would say Chuen is faced like it's more like this. That's just the best way that I could draw it.
Gotcha. Not a problem. Okay. So it's more
Also, I
slanted.
did think about that, so shush.
Sorry,
You
I gotta
landed
remember.
Chuen!
Okay, so well
It's
then
not Grilla!
they Gryla?
Grilla! Just anything but Grilla!
Yes,
Is
it's
it a-
absolutely just gonna be a gorilla.
Is it a propane grill or a charcoal grill? Sorry. Okay, so they didn't go south. They went like west-ish, like northwest. Okay.
They went to woke.
Yeah. They became woke. Oh god, the woke liberals.
Oh, damn libtards.
They took our jobs.
But then also woke got broke.
Well, that's what happens
So-
when you become liberal.
So, do we want to go talk to the mayor or Kai first?
No.
I think we should go to the ranch.
Okay, so we should go talk to Kai at the Drake Ranch.
Yeah.
While we're walking, though, Helen wants to approach Czar.
Okay.
My, I didn't know you had such connections by the sound of it.
Any merchant worth his salt does.
Suppose that's fair. I'm just quite impressed at the authority you had, I suppose. Haven't seen merchants that know their shtick as well as you do.
I've had some recent practice.
That's all. Helen just wanted to comment on the fact that this kind of came out of left field, and she's intrigued. She's kind of like, okay, this is kind of cool.
Did we just figure out what Zar's been up to during the break? Did we just figure out what Zar's been up to during the break? Is Zar doing some insider trading?
Not yet.
So I will also say, whenever Serial joins back up with everyone, Helen wants to point out that the timeline of the Drake attacks with our travels and what's been happening kind of lines up a little too neatly.
We do have the attraction to danger, it would seem.
Yeah, but like, we saved Edwin. About 5 days went by, and then we left and we were on a trip for a week, and they're saying it's been about a week since these attacks happened. What if after Nicholas and Elizabeth and all of them left, somehow they came up to here because of what Edwin told them? It lines up a little too neatly with the timeline.
I mean,
Well, I think it's a bit early to be pointing fingers, but
Yeah, also, sorry, if DM can interject. Travel
Go ahead.
time, the reason why you got here this fast is you were on a sky ship. In order for Nicholas and Elizabeth to have gotten here this fast and had to start, they would have had to have some similar insanely fast means of transport.
You know, that's true, and they did say they're the only other, like, groundsfolk they saw was the frizzy-haired blonde, and he didn't have anything. Okay.
5 sessions later, they had a teleporter.
Holy shit!
Not until... Dude,
The
the
DM
Divines are gonna
withheld
be...
information!
The Divines are gonna be pissed!
Find out about this one.
Damien comes back, another one, you fuckers!
wasn't
I don't know what to think no more, man!
Do I just make him in charge of a lot of, like, the rule ordeals or whatever?
Get out of my head, man!
He's the guy about contracts, so
Make
it would make sense.
Make a cruel irony, make him work with Kelly the most.
That'd be very funny.
I like to think the relationship is just them elbowing each other constantly.
What was that, Tim?
Is he in charge of adoptions too?
Adoptions?
I mean, a legal matter.
Adoptions.
So.
Oh my god, would he be in charge of adoptions because of contracts and legal matters?
Yeah. It's a
I
very
mean,
it's a
you
very
know what?
heavily.
You know what? Here we go. Here we
like-
go. With the stuff with demons potentially causing people to go orphaned. There we go.
We make the
It's
orphans
inside
and we get them adopted.
business.
It's good.
So they create their own business.
Hey, nothing with the orphan jokes. Nothing will beat the orphan gnome bombs that we talked about earlier in a live campaign. We will tell that story after D&D. We found a manual of flesh golems. and we had a conquest paladin in our party.
Oh god.
What the fuck was this?
You weren't part of this.
No, I
This
wasn't, but
this
what
was
the
before you and
fuck?
Kyle were even in the picture.
Oh my
Yeah, this is
God.
before we met you.
This
I was
so-
still a minor.
This was all this. This was the same campaign where also Elliot killed a bugbear with a bucket. So
Yeah.
Oh, it's that campaign! Okay, I'm now very intrigued!
yeah, and we're also my character was slowly dying by dying. A lot.
Also, I think we just gave Fallon ideas with the whole demon contracting adoption things.
Oh no.
I mean, we
Fallon
still,
now has
Funny.
5 children with knives.
it would be funny, and we still don't exactly know what Fallon is, but I have my suspicions as a player.
She's a mommy.
POV Damien has like 30 kids.
I'm not revealing that man's activity.
Is he playing a Bruce Wayne?
Brother's a horn dog.
Wait, is Damien just this world's Zeus and he just fucks everyone?
Let's change
Oh,
the
no.
topic.
Sorry.
Let's
Sorry,
change
we're
the
getting into
topic.
Greek stuff. Pretty soon we'll be talking about the Minotaur.
He has a bit more dignity than that, at least.
Frisk, were you saying something?
I heard an
What's up, Frisk?
How does my telepathy work?
It says in your
Oh my
character
God.
sheet.
Well,
No.
it just says that I can communicate with anybody. Like, do I need to roll to do it, or are
It
they
just
able to like
happens.
resist it, or
It just happens.
it just happens? So they don't know. They don't know where it's coming from, and it's just my voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you do need to share a language, though, in order for them to understand you.
Yeah, you have to share. They have to understand the
Yes.
language.
But yeah, it just happens.
I have to understand.
What if
I
you
didn't
try
know
to
you
leave
could do
the
that.
place?
That's what I wanted to know
Remember
for-
the barbecue.
No, I'm gonna do some funny stuff with it. Don't worry.
Okay.
I think
What if-
Kyle was just getting ready to cook.
What if you try to do it with someone who doesn't understand the language and someone's just like, why is there Spanish in my ear?
Cthulhu.
Wait,
No habla español.
that's
No habla
actually
español.
really funny.
That is kind of
No,
funny.
Espanol. No,
Ich spreche
It's
die
just-
Deutsch.
It's just
God fucking damn it.
Anyway, back on topic.
Warbeck, if
Can
you're
you
offered
shit
another cook, no,
yourself?
I'm speaking in your mind. Don't look around. I've done this to you before. Warbeck, have another cookie.
So, you guys go off and
Okay.
find Kai,
Actually, I will be right back again.
Okay.
and you see a stereotypical looking ranch, you know.
I took piss
Barn
really
area.
badly. I will also be back.
Okay.
Put it back when you're done.
I've also... Oh, Elliot, you be fast. Anyway,
Elliot beat you to it.
damn it. So you guys find this ranch.
Oh boy, I hope it's Chipotle.
Shut up. But yeah, so do you guys enter or...
Who left?
Tim did. I think my joke was too dumb for them.
But yeah, so you guys enter the ranch, like the main building area.
I think I missed something.
You guys are going to the ranch.
The ranch.
The drag ranch.
There's a
Kai?
Drake
With
ranch?
Kai!
Who?
Oh, okay. So this is also the other part that Tim missed while they were stepped away and we were at the tavern. The tavern keeper said that if we want to know more about the wyverns and drakes and all that, we should go
Yep.
see Kai at the Drake Ranch.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because
Bless you.
Bless you.
Also, Tim, you joining and leaving made me realize the output volume for Discord isn't just for voices, it's for everything. So I got
Oh,
ear raped with the Discord join sound.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. Now I know, so I'm turning that back down.
Alright, so. You guys enter like the main building.
Yeah.
I don't see where
Cyril's
else
gonna
we
have
would
another
go.
horse scroll moment.
Okay, so. You guys enter and you see a 10 key. It looks like checking some stuff off on a list. Is it a she? She, okay. Yeah, she turns to you guys and it's like, Hi, is there something you needed?
Yes, actually, we were curious if you could just tell us about the roles that the Draconians have up here and in your, I suppose, way of life. We heard about it from the Skylight Tavern, and we were curious since we're up here traveling.
Well, how it fits into our culture and stuff, that is a
Bathroom's
better
open.
question. Okay, that's a better question to check out. The Tempest Church, they can tell you more about. But I study their biology, the Draconians' biology, environment, behavior, stuff like that. More like a scholarly position, if you will.
Then
Oh,
could you enlighten us perhaps to what's aggravating the wyverns to the point of attacking the towns?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I have noticed a pattern, though, oddity. Most of the Draconians that are native to up here are ones connected to the weather elements or the air elements. But the Draconians that have been attacking the towns, so far, a Mulverna, an Airthrall, a Jagadorn, and an Infernaroar have been spotted, which,
Incineroar.
respectively, a Lightning Wyvern,
Oh, that's the one we saw.
a Blood Amphitheater, a
Hmm.
Earth Lung
Ooh.
Dragon, and a Fire Dragon.
Hmm.
All
I
of
think
these
you
species are
Yay!
native to the Thunder Spires, not Pyfow or the Cloudlands. So I trying to figure out what they're doing up here. Supposedly, there have been reports of some of them roosting up in the mountains near Gianta, but I'm not dumb enough to go check some pissed off Draconian roost.
Could something have driven them out of their regular home?
I'm not sure. I don't know why they would suddenly come. I mean, it's possible that something could have driven them out here, but it seems that they either, if they roost up there, or sometimes they do retreat back down to the spires. It's a 50-50 chance, it seems.
Do the Draconians have any natural predators? I understand that they're quite high up there on the food chain.
Typically, the Draconians have their own set of food chain, if you will, as well. Like, a Draconian, like a Drake, is going to be prey to, like, a Salamander. Salamander's going to be prey to a Hydra. Hydra can be prey to a Wyvern or Amphitheater. And Dragon is at the top of the chain. So the fact that the Dragon is also pissed off is really intriguing to me.
Hmm.
Because, like, if it was a bunch of the lower breeds, okay, there's probably some new territorial competitor. But why are, like, all these high-tier Draconians angry? It doesn't make any sense.
Zar just pats the bag with Roken and is like, "It's okay, you're my apex predator."
Yeah,
You just hear a small
You're
like,
the
grunt
apex
from
predator
inside
of
of
my
it
heart.
inside your bag.
just a little chirp. Hmm.
Well,
What was
in
the
my
most?
own head, I have $5 on which one it is.
Could it possibly be the one that attacked us?
Perhaps.
Hmm. What was the most recent Draconian that attacked Wolke?
Oh, the Mulverna, from what I've
Is,
heard.
is that the
Wyvern.
lightning?
Lightning Wyvern.
Lightning!
The one that kind of maybe attacked
Hmm.
your ship.
Mm.
Um,
Mm,
Maybe we pissed it off.
how active has that one specifically been? Because while we were actually landing, it attacked our airship.
You might have just been caught in the middle of its rampage.
yeah.
It's one of the ones that I've been seeing roost up here more often, though.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I suppose, is there any other useful information you may know of Draconians that we may be able to use as we investigate?
Typically, Draconians are solitary creatures, so they can be a bit territorial. So the fact that they are taking out their anger on the towns could be some worth of investigation. You guys aren't actually the first ones who's come to me about this.
Any other groundsfolk?
I'm going
I
to guess
Gonna be a blonde.
Guess? Blonde? No, actually, she looks to Turkale. Looks actually close to you, little one.
Oh,
Oh, what?
Hmm?
Dun dun dun.
Another.
What?
This guy screw me.
I think they
There's,
headed over to Flugen.
Flugen.
is that one of the
Okay.
towns still standing?
It is destroyed.
Shit.
Wait, no, why was I mentioned? I'm sorry.
Because another person has been looking into the Draconians, and Kai pointed to your character and said they looked very close to you.
Oh,
So everyone's like, "Oh, a family
What?
member,
Oh,
Family Guy."
Family Guy.
He said the thing.
Oh, it's too accurate. I don't like how accurate that is.
there's
Oh, $1.
flies flying
Oh,
around the room.
But yeah, that's mostly what I can tell you.
That's gonna be my stim for the rest of the night now. The fucking Peter copter in Fortnite.
No!
Oh,
I wanted to throw my controller when I first threw it.
Sound like a
heard that.
fly. Just a fly coming in and out of my ear.
Get out of my head!
Eh.
Get out of my head, man!
Get out of the
Sorry, I'll stop.
Your pen clicking sounded like the gun cocking back from that meme. Anyway, so
So, how do you spell the other? Wait, no, I can just look at the map. Never mind.
the U has an umlaut over it. Remember that. Or an umlaut.
No.
So it's Flugo?
Flugen.
Flugen.
Horn.
Dinga dinga durgan.
F-L-U with the 2 dots over it. G-E-N. The umlaut is what makes the E sound.
Yeah. Flugen.
Flugen.
Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout.
Dinga dinga
Yoo-hoo.
durgan.
Okay, so
Big summer blowout.
Flugen. I'm just gonna put in all caps, Turkale race spotted.
Specifically a mushroom?
Specifically, she said, very close to you.
Ugh. How
Magda.
many?
Just one.
Oh.
And any other
Sorry.
descriptors you might have of them?
Um,
The whole time I'm just looking to Turkale to see if their eyes light up.
same coloration and size. Maybe a little bigger. Like, an inch or so. I can't remember what the life of me from what they were wearing. I was just taken aback by the very floral appearance of them.
Is that a dryad slur?
The
What?
floral
Oh my God.
appearance! Listen
God.
here, you floral piece of shit!
I remember a lot of green in their attire. That's all I can tell you. You good?
What?
That was my honest reaction for what TJ
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, you floral piece of shit! Sorry. I thought that was your general reaction for Autumn saying mostly green in their attire.
Hang on. No, I was just taken aback by the absolutely racist comment.
The night
Oh
level.
my Oh my. Alright, Autumn, do you
Guys?
still need to go pee?
I'll be good. I'll be good.
Okay.
Piss, bitch! You get a UTI.
I'll be fine.
You get a
Untuck.
UTI.
Untuck, King.
That's not
You
even
don't want a
relevant.
kidney stone.
Yeah, or you'll get a UTI. You know how much they fucking suck.
I do actually.
So go piss.
I mean, it won't take long, and I think this is a good stopping
Alright.
point for the sake of you.
Wow, go piss, bitch.
Alright, give me a
Go
And
piss,
don't
girl.
put it back.
Magic the Gathering boxes.
Don't put it back, he says.
Go piss, girl.
Unbind King.
What?
I know it's not the right thing, but I still think it's funny. Damn.
Man. I love Jesus.
I just rediscovered Wheatley Crab.
Whaley crab!
Wheatley Crab! Wheatley Crab.
I love Wheatley crab.
I think that was one of our first like couple stems.
Probably.
Wheatley
Wheatley
Crab.
crab.
Wheatley Crab. Ha 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 ha. Wheatley Crab.
Pew.
Ooh.
Were you gonna say that's a quick piss? I didn't have my headset on.
We were just making noises, don't worry.
Okay.
I wasn't saying
My
more
brother went in my
I wasn't saying more dryad slurs.
Uh-huh, sure.
What is
Anyway,
with
so yeah.
racism.
Just mild racism.
No, we were talking about Wheatley crab.
Oh no! But yeah, so
Wheatley crab.
she's like, but yeah, that's mostly what I can give you about the current situation.
Okay.
Can I pet one of the drakes?
I mean, sure. Come with me.
Yay!
Wop wop. Doo-doo. Yeah.
Okay, so so she takes you out into the stable, and you can see
Mhm.
there's these different pens filled with straw. Basically, like, think just horse, but it's filled with, I want to say, like almost wolf-sized drakes, like these
They're wolf size.
yeah, they're big lads.
I love this.
They're draconians. They're large lads, and these ones specifically are weather drakes.
Ooh.
I believe they are called Monsoins. And think a drake with, let me find the side chat, the aesthetic of like clouds and all that. Here's a lung dragon version of the weather draconians, but like on a drake.
Out.
I thought it was that
Oh, I
one.
love them so much.
Elliot, that's probably one of my favorite drawings for the Draconians you did. I love that design
Yeah.
so much. Like
Wow.
That's great.
they're so cute.
Well, that's a
Ex-
lung dragon, so that one will eat you.
Yeah, I was about to say they're so
That's
cute.
so
Apart from the fact, if friendship,
If friend
It looks
shaped,
like
why
he'd
not
be
friendly?
very soft.
But yeah, so like also that lightning appearance that's in like the main and stuff, that also happens to the Tenki during storms as well.
Mm.
The dragon
That's
looks like
cool.
he'd be very soft.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. If friend shaped, why not friend?
It's fluffy.
They are a friend.
Yeah, so the one with the drakes kind of looks at you just like,
They're just little guys.
Dude, if Crimson was still here, he would be getting flashbacks to I forget the Max, the other Drake.
oh,
The dog.
the Earth.
Yeah. Crimson would be getting flashbacks to Max back home in Rosenberg.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm gonna flat palm it.
he just like,
Oh, my heart!
Ah, I missed it.
It's so cute.
Tim went, I'm just gonna flat palm it, and Autumn said it just...
Like,
Oh.
I thought I was gonna sniff my hand, not put its adorable little face on
it's
it.
like, yeah, that one's very trusting.
I'm gonna make
Apparently,
a friend.
a little scarily trusting.
Well,
Okay.
You're so cute, though.
I try to make them not so scared around people. Drakes can be skittish on their own, but when they're in packs, they can be pretty menacing.
I
God,
can
they're just like
imagine.
copies.
Oh no! The arc player in me is having trauma.
Need to start arc.
I know.
Arc mentioned.
Arc mentioned. Time for Autumn to build a pen for thousands of dinosaurs.
You
That's
just
how
hear
we
Red
mouse
Dead.
the
Fucking
feed.
puppy mill them.
You just hear
I
Red Dead.
stopped- Look, I've stopped puppy milling them. It's fine. I got
Good.
stats I wanted, and now I'm gonna start puppy milling another one. That's
Good
Oh,
God.
Autumn fucking puppy mills dinosaurs.
what you
Good
do in
Whatever-
Ark!
I've watched
Would it rather you do that with dinosaurs in Ark or villagers in Minecraft?
That's what Sabrina does, and I hate it.
Sabrina's into slavery.
I mean,
It's a trading
I
colony.
just started playing Power World recently, so it got worse.
God, I forget all the nicknames you gave your like Power World shit, but I know your dad fucking loves them.
Oh yeah, my Power World name is the world's name is the South.
On today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up.
That's fucked
That's
up.
fucked up.
All right.
But yeah, so yeah, they just are like just happy with you being there.
It's adorable.
I kind of wish I didn't spend my money on that potion now.
Opposed to what?
One of them.
Oh,
Wait,
they're not for
I
sale, are they? I highly doubt that.
Crap.
Autumn, don't do me like
how
this.
much are
I
they?
have- I will
much are
spend the money.
Please.
Look, Wisteria does
Please, I'm-
might then they need a new friend, okay?
First they need a door hole so they can get out of the fence.
Yeah.
They are worth a pretty penny because that is another stat block.
I was gonna say,
And I
if they
I
need a
assume-
door hole, that's why they can't get out, because it's only drawn in the magic marker.
Wisteria needs a friend.
And I assume they're pack animals, so that means if I get one, I gotta get a dozen. If I get a dozen, I gotta get more.
Okay, I'm gonna put Rook on my shoulder and see how he reacts.
He just kind of like gives them like the cat stare, like
A judgmental stare.
yeah, like watching their movement just to see what they do.
Dude, Rook literally is a cat, and these things, since they're wolf size, are basically dogs.
It doesn't look like he's not outright like aggressive or like growling. He's just watching them.
Like, you do anything, I'm fucking ready.
Yeah, basically, don't do shit.
Don't start shit, shit won't start.
Exactly.
Why the hell did you have to make the Draconians so cute, you and Elliot?
Well, the drakes specifically, the wyverns and dragons, they'll fuck you up.
They're still cute though.
My favorite are the Kierans, though.
They will eat me, but they're gonna be really cute while they eat.
That's fair.
They'll wipe their mouth with a little bib.
Aww.
Do a little
just a
My sword comes out.
just pulls the sword out of your
Was
throat
so
like a
happy.
toothpick and a sandwich. Oh, Leah's back.
Coachella,
But yes,
Coachella.
They are very expensive. Like,
Bankruptcy.
Yay!
how much gold do each of you have?
Credit card debt.
Not enough.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, love you,
Oh,
Leah.
Oh no! Bye, Leah. Love you.
Bye.
Oh, Leah said she feels like she's gonna throw up.
Oh no.
I did that a couple nights ago.
Oh no. Why
Mm.
are we all throwing up?
I don't know. I think I got food poisoning and went up my nose.
I have a medical condition. I don't know what
Wait,
it
was
is.
that when I cooked?
No,
Okay.
it
Just
was
making
like
sure.
it was Monday night
Okay.
at like 2 in the morning.
Got it. Just want to make sure it wasn't when I was if I made food.
Oh, you're fine. If your food made me throw up, I wouldn't tell you in the open because
that
I'd
makes
feel
me
bad.
feel better.
I wouldn't want to make you feel bad.
No, I get it.
Autumn, if anything I ever cook for you or anyone in this call, if somehow the two Canadians come down here, please let me know. That way I don't cook it that way again.
Well, you're a chef. It's different. Like a professional. Sorry, Kyle.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant.
Professionals have standards. Oh, damn, Elliot.
What?
That burp.
It wasn't anything
was-
special.
Yeah. Okay.
Through the mic, though, it sounded spectacular. Okay, but yeah, I have 230.
Okay.
I have 230 clear.
Serial, how many do you have?
I haven't spent a whole lot of it, to be honest. I still have a decent bit.
Number?
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it.
I just realized something. We actually still never found out that Traquail stole from the one reagent shop while me and Serial were interrogating.
Right!
Oh, shit.
That's gonna be funny when that comes up. Like,
I
where in the
forget
world
what
did
all
you
I
get that?
had.
It should be in the side chat from a bit back.
I don't feel like.
I'll get it after the session.
Milo, get your in the house.
Yeah, how much exactly do you have, Tim?
My sheet says 197.
Okay. And then Czar and
Yeah,
Sergio.
25.
And then Tiki. How much do you guys have? Because that'll tell me
I
if you
don't
guys
know.
could even afford one.
I don't
Oh
know.
god, no. I wouldn't want to split up the
25.
Can't you just tell Edwin that it's a tax write-off?
I don't remember how much gold I had.
Yeah.
Hey,
Tell
Edwin,
him.
we got this charity here. They're looking to get some clear for a fundraiser.
God, it's just
It's
gonna be Jimothy with Theron's fucking coin chest.
No.
Yeah, I've got like 403.
To get a Drake, it would be like 600 clear.
I mean, we're not
I'm coming
that
back
far
eventually.
off.
I got my Drake.
What?
No, I crushed my food.
Why did you just turn into like a hillbilly when you said that, Kyle?
Hip,
I
hip,
got
hip,
my
hip.
Drake.
Hip,
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 hop.
hip, 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 and hip, 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 ba, ba, ba.
I got my Drake. Yeah.
I got my
Alright.
little pouch.
So, I guess that's it here at the Drake Garden, at the Drake Ranch. Sorry.
Yeah.
Quickly, where did you say that roost was? Where the one was going?
Up in the mountains near Gianta.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, Mountains of Gianta.
And where do they usually roost?
The Thunder Spires. Like, below.
Down below us, yeah.
Got it. All right.
Okay. So, should we go talk with the mayor?
Or do I want to stop here? Because it is 11:16.
I do
Yeah.
have to be up early
Yeah, sounds
tomorrow,
good.
so
This
Okay.
is a good stopping spot.
Well, I'll put a star next to the mayor. That way we know what we will do next week.
Sounds good.
I'm already liking this arc, Autumn. You're setting it up really well. I'm excited to see what happens.
Because all I
Yeah,
did
it's
was
fun.
I gave you guys, I made a scenario. I gave a list of NPCs and what information they had without a clear path of what you guys are supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm liking this.
Nice.
And then at each location, like at Wolk, Flugen, Gianta, there's other bits of information that still don't like kind of nudge, hey, this could be something you go check out, but you can check out this area first.
Nice.
I'm really excited
I like
for
it.
Flugen.
And then this Wolk,
Just-
I think Wolk is closer with like an hour, while Flugen's like an hour 20. But
I gotta say, this was a great like first session back. This was fun.
yeah, you see why I wanted to
Yeah, I
skip over
like
the
it.
downtime stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, but
Go ahead.
come back on it, guys, next week. I hope we can all be here for that to see what the party learns about these draconian attacks and who's behind them, what's behind them, you know, stuff like that.